questions.
Let's talk about aliens.
We can talk about aliens. I like that's always a good topic to
We've
talk
talked
about.
about aliens before.
Yeah, but we got some good theories. I want to hear you guys' theories.
Yeah, I'm actually like going to learn about like alien conspiracy theories in one of my classes.
Did you guys see the thing on Facebook about raiding Area 51?
Oh, like with the people Naruto running?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Months
they didn't
ago.
actually. There's only like a couple people went.
Huh?
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah, only a couple people went though.
yeah. They had said they had like turned out like 20 people when like a million said that they were gonna go.
Word. All right.
Yeah, awful.
Welcome back to the Lactoast podcast. That's what it's called. It's called Lactose Irrelevant, but I feel like shortening it. I'm your host Neil.
I mean, you might as well just
joined-
do Zoomercast then.
Yeah, fucking cut me off. I'm your host Neil, joined but with Aaron as always, as usual. Aaron.
Hello.
Okay. We got
They
two.
already heard.
We got two. Voluptuous guests on today's episode.
Ooh.
Alan. Say hello.
Hello.
Angel.
Hey, what's up, Neil? Hey, Aaron.
Yeah. Nice.
Hello.
See, Alan, be more like Angel. He actually said hi. He addressed us individually. So,
Am I
Alright.
addressing you like royalty?
yeah, yes. You guys want to talk about aliens? What's going on? You guys believe them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a theory that aliens are actually just humans who were taken maybe by other aliens. So I guess either way, aliens do exist. But I was saying, what was it, Aaron? I don't even think we released that episode. We talked about
I think
it,
you
though.
said they were humans raised by aliens.
And they don't know that we exist because they were taken early on,
Yeah.
right? And like they're trying to figure out if
There's other people.
other people.
Or
So
other,
they're doing the same shit as us, but they're
yeah.
just like maybe
Better at it.
at like Pluto or some shit.
Well,
I don't
if
know.
they were better at it, they would have found us already.
Maybe they
True.
just got like
Well,
a
maybe
head,
they did.
head
We just
start.
haven't been
on-
told.
They
on-
could,
on
yeah,
life.
they could have a head start. Word, I don't know, but or maybe
Yeah, they probably have all that tech from, I don't know, I guess they're real fam.
I mean, if you,
they're
if
from
you,
the-
if you
from
think
their
about
alien
it,
fam.
like the civilizations of like the world, I guess you could say, of,
Mhm.
of Earth. We've had like resets in a sense.
Oh, like in what
Like extinctions.
extinctions? Yeah.
Extinctions. I mean, if you think of like the Spanish conquistadors, like they were burning knowledge that the Aztecs and Mayans had gained over thousands of years.
I see what you're saying.
They thought it was like blasphemy against.
Oh, yeah. So you think? Oh, so it's the same thing like with the Mayan calendar ending. It's not like because it meant like the world was going to end. It's just maybe people say, hear me out.
Mm.
People say that they just didn't finish the calendar, right?
Very possible.
But
Yeah, I mean,
but
Or
I
maybe
actually
they just
think
gave up. They were like thousands of years in front. Well, not thousands, but hundreds of years ahead. So like,
yeah.
at one point they were probably just like, fuck it. Like, let's.
Yeah, like, what are we doing this for?
Nice cushion going.
Word. Nah, but what if they were just like they did continue the calendar, but it was burned.
It's very possible. They
Anything's
destroyed
possible.
everything.
I mean,
Word, yeah.
They were-
yeah.
Well,
The Spanish and the English destroyed just about every piece or article of knowledge that existed.
We should already be
Before
floating
our
around in
time.
cars.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
dead ass. According to Back to the Future, we're supposed to have like flying cars.
but in like
2015.
2015,
and it's
word.
5 years later and still
yeah.
jack shit.
Shit.
Yeah, I just want to
Just-
point out that 3 of us have
Okay.
pop sockets. Just
Fuck you guys.
Alan's
What's
the
up
odd
with you?
man out.
Get with
You know
the
what?
fucking
I-
Pops,
program.
yo, do we all have the black metal one?
One, I'm
Because
pretty
mine
sure,
gets
yeah.
like cold in the morning.
Oh shit.
Mine doesn't
It's
get cold in
metal.
the morning, but we have the same
My
one.
house is fucking freezing though. So
Well,
my-
I usually
Popping
wake
each
up
other's
with
pop sockets.
we popping each other's pop sockets. I usually wake up with my pop socket like between my cheeks.
oh, that's what it
Really?
is. Yeah, see
so
me.
Makes it
so
right
it's
there.
warm. So it's warm. Yeah.
I have a wireless charger,
Yeah.
and I had to take my case. Why is this flashlight on?
I don't know. I thought you were taking a picture.
I
of
have
me.
I have to take the case off my phone to charge my phone, if that makes sense. Like Pop Socket, the company, they make like this wireless charger where you can like it has like a hole so you can put your phone on it, not worry about it,
Oh, okay.
but it's sold out and I couldn't buy it.
Cool. I'm editing this out.
So
Anyway. Anyway.
I'm used to it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So we'll start with Alan. Alan, like, what do you do with yourself? Like, what do you do? Like, what's a day look like
what
for
you
you?
doing?
Yeah,
What
like
is
what you fucking with?
What
Like,
does
what's a day look
look
like? We'll get
for
back
me?
to aliens, but like, I just want to know, like, what's a day look like for you? You wake up like what time usually?
Usually wake up around 7.
Okay,
Early
Oh.
boy. Okay.
that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 6, so I got you beat by an hour, but you know.
Well,
I'm
I used to wake
usually
up
like
at 4.
Oh, I would wake up at 4 if it was warranted.
Yo,
Yeah,
our
like-
bodies are programmed to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, I felt like the most energetic that I've ever been was when I was waking up that early.
I need those
and, like,
lips.
getting my
I
day started early. Like
I need
that.
those lips to touch that mic. It's clean,
Okay,
I
can
promise.
Can you hear me now?
No, I mean,
I don't want to touch it just because I don't want to have it like all the way in my mouth.
you can. It's clean.
I don't care about it being clean.
Don't
I
want to
just
deep throat it.
yeah, I don't want to deep throat
See,
it.
but Angel just put his mouth up to it, and it's perfectly fine.
I thought that I was most productive when I was waking up at like 4 a.m. and going to work.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, and it was amazing because
Mhm.
like the days that we would get our job done early, we would go home at like 2, 3 o'clock, and we would have the rest of the day. We weren't even
We
tired.
didn't even know what to
Mhm.
do with ourselves.
Yeah,
Word.
like we had so much time, we didn't even know what to
Oh
do.
shit! So like, what time would you go to bed then?
Honestly, I would go to bed at like 9, 10 sometimes.
9, 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, knock out pretty early.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
would
pretty
knock
good.
out.
No, because you're still getting enough sleep then, essentially.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I was getting decent sleep.
Damn, that's pretty
but
good. Yeah.
Now I'm waking up at like 7 just because my mom drives my little brother to school in the morning,
Okay.
and there's usually a lot of noise in the house.
Word.
But I'll wake up, get myself ready because I work with my mom.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
So I go to work with them. Depending on how quickly I can make a sale, I could be home at like 2, 3 in the afternoon.
And what is it that you're doing?
I'm selling health insurance.
Health insurance. So if you make a sale, like, within like the first 2 hours, you just leave?
I can, or
You
I
can.
can stay and make more.
No, word. But I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, if you get a sale, you just be like, damn, like, how much you get for the sale?
right now, this month it dropped down to about 210,
Okay.
213 per person.
Damn. So that's pretty good because you get,
Yeah.
you could essentially get 200 whatever
200
a
in
day.
like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
and
good.
Then I can go home.
Do
Or
other-
if I, like
Do
you know,
other stuff.
That's
Yeah.
good money, man.
So how many times you jerk off in a day?
probably about 10.
10.
Nah,
Wow.
You do have time.
Holy fuck.
Bigger than
10?
that.
I'm just kidding. I'm
He was just
kidding.
shooting out fucking
10?
sawdust.
Shooting blanks.
Shooting up fucking powder. Okay. Anything else you do in the day before we go over to my son Angel?
Hell, I read.
You read? Okay,
I
cool,
read quite
cool.
a bit. Yeah.
Like what you reading? Like eggs and ham, shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. How the
Green
Grinch
eggs
stole
and ham.
Christmas.
Like Green Stone Christmas.
Nah, I'm reading 2 books right now. Actually, one is by Aldous Huxley,
Okay,
and it's about.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, he wrote Brave New World, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know what
That's
that is.
a required reading for most schools across the states.
Yeah,
See,
obviously,
but what-
obviously not Valley Stream.
What was
Yeah,
re- what-
obviously not that.
What was
'cause,
required for other people
yeah, it was
didn't
not
apply
a
to
requirement
me.
for you.
Yeah, no, I had other
Exemplary
requirements.
student. But basically, it's a book written about his experiences with psychedelics.
Okay.
And the other book that I'm reading is by Adrian Newey, and it's
Mhm.
a book about. It's an autobiography about how he got started designing Formula One cars
Okay.
and his career and what's the word I'm looking for? The inspirations behind his designs.
Oh, that's so cute, dude. Because then you won't get confused. Because like I can imagine if you're reading 2 books at once,
Yeah, it's easy
like
to
you'd
carry
get
over.
you'd
and,
get
like,
confused, but they're so completely different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but they're both really good reads.
yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't read personally,
Nope.
but I think there's something to say about a person who willingly reads, gain a little bit of respect. At least-
That most definitely.
So now
Word.
you respect me just the slightest amount because before.
So now
it was not
it's at
whatsoever.
0.
Do-
Yeah.
do you like
Because before it was
He at
negative.
negative. Dick.
Do you physically read or you do like Audible?
The Aldous Huxley book is a physical copy, and the Adrian Newey book is an Apple Books copy
Oh.
because I got kind of tired of like having to have all this. Like you could carry your iPad with you, and you can have like tons of books stored on your iPad.
Mhm.
Where if you wanted to take like 2 or 3 books with you, and they were physical copies, it
Which is
gets
fucking
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your backpack.
I
Exactly.
I agree. Yeah.
And it's like a 400-page book, so I can't be lugging that around in
Yeah. No.
my book bag for work.
Digitally though,
Digitally,
shit
it's
weighs as much as the
nothing.
tablet or whatever you're reading it
Exactly.
off of. I agree. Yeah. Cool. Anything else? Before we move over to my son Angel.
No, I'm gonna let Angel have his
Angel.
moment to shine.
Okay, we're at Angel. So what's a day looking like for you?
Day looking for me right now.
You have to eat the mic, by the way.
Okay.
This guy almost busted his ass.
I mean, basically, since I moved back from Connecticut, it's just been job searching.
I feel that.
Okay, word.
I feel that. I feel
Like
that. I feel that.
consistently,
Mm-hmm.
like at least like 5 to 10 apps a day.
Oh wow. Okay. Word. Like do you have anything like in mind, or it's just like
I like driving. I love driving.
Mhm.
Like, doesn't matter if it's delivery or like on a van or a huge, truck.
Word.
I just love
What
it.
if it's DiGiorno? I'm sorry.
You had to go there.
Yeah. So okay. So you
Like,
job
I
searching.
just had an interview like an hour and a half ago.
Oh, cool. You think it went well?
Yeah, I got hired.
Oh, you got hired.
Damn.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congrats.
Yo, maybe it's
Congrats,
time to
bro.
pop these bottles.
No. That's for our 100th episode.
Yeah, even though we're on like
100th
We want
25.
them to really expire before we drink them.
Yeah.
What's the job?
Driving for Amazon.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay,
Dude's
cool.
gonna be delivering my packages I get once a week.
Yup, exactly.
Word.
What do you get once a week? What do you have? Shipments coming in?
Yeah, I order a lot of shit off Amazon. I'm
Drugs,
addicted.
I guess.
Just got my AirPods in.
A lot of
Oh
dildos.
shit!
Nice.
What
Not
are those, the
dildos.
pros?
Yeah, a lot of dildo shipments.
Those are the pros.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's flexing
Sorry,
his,
subtle-
his cold
subtle-
hard
subtle
cash.
flex.
Mhm.
Word. So for driving for Amazon. So when do you start?
I have to go tomorrow for a drug test.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Word.
Well, we smoked some weed last night.
That's all right. I have my ways around that.
Oh shit! Are you gonna extract someone else's piss?
Neil's gonna ask you.
Yeah, that was actually like the plan.
That was really the plan. To ask me
It
for
was.
my piss.
No, if you don't, I have someone else as well. So.
Because they'll. What would I have to do?
Just
Yo, you
piss.
gotta piss in a
Like,
bottle.
Oh, just give you my piss.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's a drug
It's,
test.
it's
it.
pretty healthy piss.
I can imagine.
Exactly.
So-
I figured. I'm like, yo, you're so like straight edge, like with
Word.
Yo, my friend, he used to piss for his dad, and he would piss in like a little squirt bottle, kinda, and then he would wrap it in hand warmers so it stays hot.
Yeah, that's the way you do
Oh,
it.
that's so
man.
smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah. Well, the thing about my piss, if we just
Mm.
just to clarify,
It smells like asparagus.
no, it is looks like water.
It's clear.
It's very clear.
Yeah, 'cause
It's actually I think my
you're vegan.
kidneys don't even work.
That's all right. It doesn't filter
No,
anything.
It doesn't even filter.
No,
It just skips that process.
That means that they are working really well.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
No, I know. I just figured.
The water he's drinking is just.
It's
coming
just
right out.
actually just diluting anything else, and it's just actually water that I'm pissing. I don't know.
Would you
Speaking
say
of
your
which, can I
piss
have a
is?
bottle of water?
You want some water?
Yeah. Where the fuck is it? Dying.
We taking five?
No, we're not taking 5.
No.
Aaron, carry the podcast.
Yeah, I can't do that shit.
All right. I'll carry the podcast.
I'm the co-host.
So, Angel, continue. What? Oh, thank you.
Angel, do you want to work?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
All right. So, what were you saying about your day, bro?
So
Eat the mic.
basically, just hella applications for the last like month, steadily, and a few interviews here and there.
That's it?
Yeah.
You don't like
No,
go to the gym or like play
I
video
sh-
games.
I guess.
You guys aren't in school, right?
No. I mean, I hang out with Angel like every single day.
Oh.
every day.
Yeah.
We turn up a lot.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. It's
Yeah,
not,
I
it's, not, it's
don't-
not very productive, but
A
you know
lot.
what?
I turn up like once a week.
No.
Mm.
Turn
got-
up once a day.
I got that
Opportunity
college life.
arises.
I got that
tough.
college life. I'm almost done. Graduate in May, and then I'm fucking outie.
Hey.
Good shit.
Yeah,
good
but then I
shit.
gotta find a real job.
Do you have
So,
any plans for that afterwards?
I mean, I've been looking right now. Pretty much just want to do like marketing or advertising for some fucking bullshit company that's just gonna pay me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Haven't
you-
really applied to any places yet because I don't know really. My dad like may have a.
I ran out of bottles, but this is
It's perfect. Thank you.
brand new.
Would you consider working for like a startup?
I don't think there's
Um, Well, the thing is like I want like guaranteed money.
Right.
I don't like startups. Like a lot of times they don't pay you for like the first couple of months because like they need to get their profits up.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, my dad may have a job lined up for me for Brooklyn Sports and Entertainment doing marketing advertising for them. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, some lady that he used to work with at JetBlue now like got hired for there. So
That's awesome.
be working in Barclays Center every day
Hey.
in an office. That'll be great.
What about like
Yams Day.
doing marketing and advertising for an oil company?
An oil company.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have your work cut out for you, but you're definitely gonna have a job.
I mean, that kind of goes against like my political and ethical beliefs.
Yo, don't certain jobs say like you have to really kiss ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get into like sanitation and shit, like you got to play the politics game,
Yeah, you gotta suck some dick, juggle some balls.
and it's usually like hard right.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
about the oil thing, I don't know. I just like
I'm just fucking
I-
with you, man.
so I want to I would prefer if the world moved towards clean energy. So I don't think I could see myself working for an oil or like even gas company.
So what about, a clean energy company like?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hell yeah, like solar panels or some shit.
All right, so let's get back to aliens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm gonna this. We've been going for 17 minutes. That's probably gonna be turned into like
5.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's up. I'll edit it
Okay,
down.
cool.
So if you say the N word or anything, I do have to edit it out. But like,
Regular curse word. Just
Some Knickerbockers.
whoa, what'd you just
Whoa.
say?
New York Knickerbockers.
Okay. Los Angeles Nake.
Yo,
Word.
that lady said it.
I know she
Oh,
did,
She
right?
said it
yeah.
so
She really
bad.
did say that.
No, but
She was like,
explained though, she-
Lakers.
Whoa, you
And we're
can't say that.
like,
No,
"Whoa."
she said Nake.
Nakers?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying
Fuck's
to
a
mix
Laker?
like Lakers and something else. It
Yeah,
was-
Word,
yeah,
yeah.
Lakers and
Maybe-
Knicks.
yeah,
and then she
Knicks.
wound up saying the N-word.
She lost
Yo,
it. I'm sure.
What a fucking
I
jump.
said some dumb shit like
I'm
that.
sure
before.
she's lost her job at this point because there was like a fucking petition to like fire her.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
sure.
people- She said
Everyone
the
was in their
N-word live on
feels
TV.
about
Yeah.
Kobe and shit. So like, they
No,
just-
I was too. I was sad.
Still in my feels.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, I'm like, damn, you can't believe Kobe's gone.
Every day I wake up,
Every day.
I wake up and I get hit with the hard reality
Yeah.
That you woke up.
that I
Yo,
woke
I'll
up.
just-
Yeah.
I'll just get like random thoughts. I'm like, damn, he's really gone.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's sad, dude.
And there's no like people coming for his head right now. Like,
Huh?
Yeah, about him
Oh,
having a rape
Yeah,
case.
Gail
Oh
King.
my God.
Fuck that
Jesus
bitch.
Christ.
So
Like, yo,
annoying.
like her
Crazy.
R. Kelly interview was great. Like, I praise her for that. But like, talking to a WNBA player and bringing up Kobe Bryant's. Okay, sorry, I don't know the relationship between Lisa Leslie, and Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
I assume they were friends because why else would you, Gail King, bring up?
I don't even
A
know who
Kobe question?
most of these people are.
Okay, so Gail
Me
King
either.
is I think she was a reporter for, and CBS.
Let's put this on
NBC?
2x speed.
Sorry. And then Lisa Leslie was a WNBA player around the same time that Kobe was an NBA player.
Okay.
So I assume, I don't know, they have some sort of relationship.
Okay.
But pretty much in the interview, Gail King was like, do you think Kobe Bryant's legacy is tainted because of the rape case? Like, that's
So
not a,
stupid.
that's
Fuck
not a
mentioned it.
question.
Yeah, right? Like,
That
so
is
dumb.
that's not a
So
question
dumb.
you ask when a man is not here to defend himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
or
fucked
anybody.
up.
I agree, and it's like the
this
first thing
were-
some people wanted to do as soon as they heard
My
that he
my
died.
teacher did that. My teacher, I had class. I'm taking a sport and society class. It's a sociology class.
Mm-hmm.
I had class the day after Kobe Bryant died, and that's like the second thing that my teacher brought up. Oh well, people think he's not that great of a guy because of rape case, and I'm like, that's not what you talk about
Yeah.
when you talk about.
Let's
Kobe
give it
Bryant.
some time to air out a little bit if you want to
Yeah.
bring that back up, but like, still.
Rest in peace, and Gigi too. Rest
Oh
in peace.
man, Gigi, Gianna,
That was
Yeah.
his daughter.
And yo, one
nice,
thing.
nice Italian name, by the way.
Well,
just saying.
he lived in Italy for a couple of years.
I know, which
when he
is
was a
why
youngin.
is another reason why I like him a lot.
young.
Oh
Um,
wow.
Italians will take
yeah,
whatever they
his,
can get.
his dad played in the NBA, retired, and moved to Italy, and then like that's where Kobe Bryant was raised.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's
So-
why he's like really good at soccer, or was really good at soccer.
Born and raised in Italy,
Yeah.
Kobe
Okay.
was.
Kobe
Learn
was.
something new every day.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Or-
Yo,
No, I didn't
speaking
know
about
that either.
speaking about Kobe, my teacher, this same lady, said that they never found the bodies, and I was like, that's fucking false.
Well, they
because
found it,
like,
but they-
how could the coroner's office like do facial recognition on their bodies if they didn't fucking find them? You stupid bitch.
Damn, you said
Yeah.
that to her?
No, I didn't say that.
Word for
I
word.
was just like, that's not true.
Like Illuminati.
And then,
Oh, shit.
yo,
Yeah.
and then my other professor also happens to be a woman. Sorry.
What are you trying to say? All women? What's going on here?
Women against Kobe.
women,
No.
women
This-
v.
this-
Kobe.
This
Damn.
is not. This is not another Kobe thing. This is like separate topic, but just
Oh, so it's
Teachers-
Aaron v. Women.
professors.
Yeah.
No. Aaron v. professors lying and not telling the truth.
Who just happen to be women.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a coincidence.
This professor yesterday said that the stock market crash in like 1929 occurred on Friday, October 13th, 1929. And from then on, they have never had the stock market open on Friday the 13th. That's fucking false as shit.
You just make that up?
Yeah, she literally just pulled that shit out of her ass. That's so false.
Damn.
The stock market
who's hiring
crash was
these
from like
professors?
October 26th to like October 29th, 1929, not fucking Friday the 13th. Like, how are you just spewing
Someone's
lies
been
like
lying
that?
to her whole life.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe she was lied to and just.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, she's like 70 something, but
And she believed it.
Damn. She was like,
wholeheartedly.
she was getting born right around that time.
Word.
You
Not
sure you know your
only-
facts?
nah, I know my facts, bro. I know my facts.
Hey, so let's
It's called Google.
let's
Look that shit up.
let's 360 this conversation.
Aliens.
Well, we could go to aliens. So I want to ask you guys
What else can we talk about?
on a scale of a scale of 0 to 100. 0 being gay,
Oh, here we go.
50 being bisexual, and 100 being straight. Where do you guys think you land? Now, I said I think I'm like a 85 because like
Yeah.
I could acknowledge when a dude's hot, but like I don't necessarily want to put my mouth on him. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, that's a pretty big percentage drop for just admitting that somebody's attractive. That
well,
doesn't really leave
I
much room.
said I was
You wanna
like
know
90,
something?
95.
That puts me right around bisexual, if that's like,
oh, because you've kissed men.
no.
Well, listen, hey, I'm just saying, maybe I don't want to say I'm 90 though. I don't want to say I'm 90% because like,
Wait. Was that like a double innuendo? Because like, hey, you're 90.
you're 90.
Yeah.
No one
Ooh.
speaks like that anymore. Listen, I would say I'm at like an 85. I could acknowledge when a dude's hot, but also, okay, so like,
We need a whiteboard to like write this out so I can
Word.
visualize it.
oh yeah, we're at hey, whiteboard right there. I don't have any,
Ooh, yeah.
but I don't have a marker.
Yeah, wait, can I
even though
interrupt you for a
lied to
second?
me and said you
Wait,
were.
go ahead, Alan.
Is this chair gonna snap if I lean back in it? It's
Probably.
making an awful lot of noise.
That's why I stopped using it because this shit will snap.
God damn it.
Probably.
I think lean
I'm
back.
going down.
you could do it from the floor.
Yeah,
You could
I'll
talk
just
to
hold
us
onto the mic.
Just lay down.
Take the mic with you at least. All right. Just let me defend myself real quick. So, Aaron, you
Okay.
said you're a 90. Before I ask you guys like what you guys would consider
Yeah.
yourself, you said you're like a 90, Aaron.
Yeah, like I can admit when another male
So
is
now-
attractive.
but here's the
maybe
thing.
to other women, but like I would never
Here's a
want to
contra-
make sexual
This
advances
is a
towards-
controversial topic, and I don't mean any disrespect to people. Okay, because I'm going to say this: transgender, male to females, right? I've seen some that are very, very beautiful, because just like everybody.
because they start the process. At
Well,
like
hold on.
14,
I'm just saying,
which
just
is
like
unethical in my opinion.
okay, we don't gotta get. This is not a political podcast. Okay, I just want to say, just like every type of human, right? We all come in different shapes and sizes, and some are beautiful, some are lesser beautiful. I'm just saying.
Wow, you have such a big heart.
Yeah.
Can't talk bad about anybody.
Well, that's what I say. I say no one's actually ugly. It's a hot take, but there's no ugly
Nobody
people.
said anything to
There's
like,
less
Yeah.
less attractive people. Does anyone have?
I think there are ugly people.
Yeah, Aaron thinks there's ugly people. What do you
Yes,
guys think?
definitely.
Absolutely.
Word.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You ever seen someone?
Well, are we
just
talking about
looking
like
at-
are we talking about like personalities like
No,
included
like
or just
face-wise.
physically?
just physically.
I don't know. I think there's someone for everyone though.
They
That's
usually
Absolutely.
when I guess they compensate and have like a big heart and they
True.
able to,
yeah. No, I know.
Yo, Angel, you want to
Mm.
like raise that up a bit?
Ye-
Just goes.
Oh
up.
yeah, you could go up and then
Yeah.
word.
I mean, you
Oh,
don't
that's-
have to do
that's
it till it's
wonderful.
uncomfortable. But
No, we're good right here.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I mean, you could keep adjusting it. However.
I'm just trying to ignore it, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Feel that. Yeah,
Okay.
we should just get ones that like come out to the side.
yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
What are
I'm
we
sure there's
fucking
obviously ugly
Backstreet
people.
Boys?
Oh, but now,
That's what I was thinking, bro. Like boy band
Backstreet
shit.
Boys then come on stage. They got the mics on their
Didn't,
fucking.
yo, when Bieber started, didn't he have that shit too?
I think so. Yeah, he
most
did do
definitely.
that.
Yikes.
All right. Just like they're about to play a fucking match of
Bye, bye, bye.
Magic COD. They got a fucking headset on.
All right, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay.
It goes back to the gay thing.
Okay.
Well, we're still on that topic. I just don't want people to think like when I say like I've seen like attractive transgender girls, I don't want them to think like, oh, what are you saying that normally they wouldn't be? I don't want them to think like.
Are you saying you would?
Well, because I don't find guys attractive to the point where I want to do something.
Okay,
with them.
but can you
I
find
could admit when a guy's
but-
attractive, but a guy who transitioned into a girl, not saying now they're a girl. See, I'm a believer. I'm not gonna say any
Yeah.
controversial stuff. This is what I believe, and I've seen very attractive male to females.
Okay, but would you?
What?
Fuck them.
See, I don't know. Maybe that's when you go down like lower, like in the 70s, maybe.
Okay,
So,
so,
so the lower you get, the more gay you are.
Well, it's not like
yeah,
lower is
I guess.
worse. I'm just saying that like, okay, do you want 100 to be gay and 0 to be straight? I don't really.
No,
care.
I
no,
think it's
no.
by what you're more willing to do with that.
I
you
like
know,
how
with,
we're
with
trying to
with the opposite sex.
rationalize.
I'm trying to
gayness.
it's a spectrum. It really is though.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause
but-
you could have
I
okay.
think
all
it's
of
pretty
us.
black and white.
All of us, we all identify as straight. Do
Why
we?
though?
Wait, I have a question.
Okay,
We-
well,
all
it's either
all
you're
four of
gay,
us
you're
here.
straight, or you're bi.
All 4 of us here would more or less identify as straight.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you define as straight?
Like
you like
liking-
fucking a woman.
or I think
Yes.
Okay. Fair.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but now if we all identify as straight,
Yeah.
we all definitely fall on the spectrum in different spots.
Yeah.
Just like
I think you guys are talking
100%.
about like your comfortability based off of your, as a straight male. Period.
okay. Oh, because you don't think like gay people even have this conversation.
Probably
No,
not.
Not
I've
even
actually
that.
How
no.
unprofessional.
I've actually seen videos on YouTube of they had like a 1 to 10 scale
Mm-hmm.
of how gay a group of men were,
Okay.
and they had like different scenarios, different questions, and they rated their gayness based on their responses to those questions.
Interesting.
Like there's
Oh,
like
okay.
there's like
Okay.
I saw I don't know if it was a documentary or like a brief video about this dude. Like he was a gay porn star, but he had a whole like wife and kids at home. Like and that's just how he paid his bills.
Oh.
Sucking dick.
Oh, interesting.
Selling ass.
Yeah.
Oh, because probably being a regular porn star didn't pay as much.
No.
Word. Okay.
Really? That's a thing?
Okay, so I looked up.
They probably get paid more.
Yeah, gay porn stars get paid more.
I would assume so. Taking it up the ass, regular female porn stars get
Yeah,
paid
but they're
more.
actually gay though.
If you're being no, but if you're being penetrated, I think you're the one getting paid more. I think that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I
Why
could be
can't
talking
they
about my
just
ass,
all
but like,
equally?
female porn stars, they're the ones getting paid.
Well-
if you're in straight porn as a guy, you're not. I mean, unless you're in the top tier, like fucking what's
Like
that dude?
James
the bald
Dean
dude.
level.
James Dean. I love James Dean. Always love a
Facts.
James Dean.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just search. Hold on. Sometimes I just search James Dean.
I
Is
do
that
too.
gay?
No, fuck that.
He's still
No.
Yo.
having sex with a girl, but
So I looked up on Google, can gayness be measured? And then a bunch of articles came up. Discomfort with homosexuality, defining and measuring sexual orientation.
I just think it's a conversation to be
Is
had.
homosexuality a choice? They actually
Definitely not a choice.
No. There's science behind it that it's in your brain, so it's definitely not a choice.
Oh, definitely not a choice. Word. Now you get a phone call. Do you need to step out?
I might. I just need to make sure that that's actually like one of my customers and not just a bill collector.
Okay. Word.
'Cause I don't answer
Word.
Oh,
bill
you're running from
collectors.
the IRS right
Oh,
now?
absolutely. I'm running from everybody.
Oh, it's called-
Citibank.
Yo, it's called the Kinsey scale.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring this up. I gotta see this.
Yeah, I am.
That's why he's got the swivel laptop so he can swing it. Give us different POVs.
Who wants to take this test? Should I take it?
Sure.
I didn't know that this is what we were doing.
It's
There's a
seven.
test?
It's seven.
Oh, 7
questions.
questions? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
quick. To whom are you attracted?
Open up 4 tabs and then just answer
Yeah.
these questions.
I ain't doing that shit.
Okay.
So we just all answer collectively.
Word.
To whom are you attracted? Both men and women, mostly people of the opposite sex from mine, mostly people of the same sex as mine, only people of the opposite sex from mine, only people of the same sex as mine.
But
So-
now, what do they mean by attracted?
Yeah.
Because
Like-
I
Yeah,
could
that's what I'm
find a
saying.
guy
I was-
attractive
Yeah.
but not want to do anything
That's why
because
this shit is so hard to measure.
It's because everything is so fucking vague.
That's where the color
Yeah.
spectrum comes into place.
Yeah.
Word.
So I'm gonna do only people of the opposite sex.
Okay, that's fair.
Who have you had sex with? My hand. Both men and women. Both men and women, but I prefer people of the opposite sex from mine. Both men and women, but I prefer people of the same sex.
Oh,
only
interesting.
people of the opposite
Wow,
sex.
this is way too many fucking.
Only people of the same sex.
I didn't hear most of those.
So,
I could just assume what you say.
Wow.
okay, see, I don't really know how to answer that question for myself because I've participated in sexual activities with somebody of the same sex as me.
You talk about like threesomes, foursomes,
Yes.
fivesomes.
So you would
Exactly.
answer.
eightsums.
So you would
Many
answer
times.
both men and women, but I
Alan, we're
prefer
like on the
people
same
of the
page, Alan.
opposite sex.
I didn't even
Alright.
hear what you guys said.
Who have you had sexual fantasies about?
Mm.
Okay.
Both men and women, mostly people of the opposite
Female.
sex, mostly people same sex, only people opposite, only people same.
Both for me.
There's more genders
No,
than
if
just
I'm
male
gonna
and
be-
female. You know that, right?
Yeah, obviously this.
So I don't know. This is obviously
website-
outdated.
Can you inform me? I don't know what the other genders are.
Oh, it's just there's male, female, but then, I mean,
There's
like male to
non-binary, gender
non-binary,
fluid.
but like if you're
Strong
trans,
emotional bonds, like
Damn, this is complex.
strong,
Yeah, it is.
strong emotional bonds. Let's just stop the test right now because this is getting too much.
I'm gonna put both men and women because like
Yeah.
why can't you have a strong emotional
True, I
relationship
agree.
with a man?
Yeah, fuck yeah, do that.
Absolutely.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is my brother right here.
Fucking
Who
A.
do you feel comfortable socializing with? Both
What?
men and women. What the fuck?
Well,
That's just like
we're gonna- it's
borderline
if I don't
homophobic.
like talking to girls, does that mean I'm gay? Like what?
Some people just assume that off rip.
I just like I don't like listening to women speak, but
Okay.
like I still use them for their bodies.
That's fucked up. This one is interesting. The idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex from mine is desirable, interesting, tolerable, negative, or disgusting.
I'm sorry. Wait. Can you? having sex with someone of the opposite sex from mine is definitely desirable, definitely interesting, absolutely tolerable.
I don't know
It can
about
be
this
it can be
test.
all of those things though. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
like
don't
if you're
know, 'cause
having
what if
sex
there's
with
like a-
somebody that
what
you
if
really
What
there's
if
don't
she's
like,
ugly?
What if there's like a cute dude who kind of looks like a girl? Not saying I would do it, but I'm just saying some people would.
I think you just dropped a couple points.
Nah, no, topic points maybe, not fucking conversational points.
No.
Oh, you're saying I
Scale
dropped
points.
I dropped points on the scale?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
I'm an 80 now?
Yeah,
Yo.
oh, hell yeah.
They have
Have you down to 60.
they have a scale here.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's way different than ours.
I think
So-
ours is the right
Oh,
one,
this
though.
Kinsey scale?
Yeah. So 0 is exclusively heterosexual,
So it's just reversed.
and then 6 is exclusively homosexual.
Mm.
Oh, it just goes to 6?
Yeah. So 1 is heterosexual. Yeah, heterosexual incidental homosexual tendencies. That I guess that's kind of like us. Like we would be a 1 and 2, like admitting that another dude is attractive.
Okay.
Mm.
And then number 2 is homosexual more than incidental homosexual tendencies. So that kind of means like you're kind of going out of your
Going
way.
out of your way. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then
Okay.
I would just stay at a 1 then.
Yeah. 3 is bisexual, equally heterosexual and homosexual. 4 is homosexual more than incidental heterosexual tendencies. So you're gay, but you're still making out with the opposite sex.
It's like when you're like the gay friend to a bunch of females.
Yeah, they
and like
just all
they
make out with each other.
they
That's
think of
such
you
a
as
clutch position, bro.
they think of you as one of the girls, so like you get to kiss them and stuff, see them
Yeah.
naked.
Right.
Yeah, and then number 5 is homosexual incidental heterosexual tendencies.
So just gay.
Yeah, well, not fully
wait.
gay.
Hold on. Was 0 an option?
Yeah, 0
yeah.
was exclusively heterosexual.
Okay, so I'll take a 1.
yeah.
Alan,
let me
you think you're a 3, 4?
Thanks. Bisexual, equally heterosexual. Okay.
I feel like if you have had sex in this like with a man or like at least a threesome, you got to be at least a 2.
I would.
Well, here's
No,
the
at least a
thing.
three-
I've
So-
had like fucking.
Yeah, bro. I see my homie's dick. What the fuck? That make me gay? That mean I want to suck it?
I've shown my dick to a group of men, 3 of them.
What
but
were
it was
you?
just
Where were
one
you getting
time.
bukkake? What the fuck's
Yeah, right.
happening over there?
Who wants
No,
it?
It was 4 best friends and on a trip to Atlantic City.
And you showed them your dick?
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, let's check it out." So.
What?
What the fuck?
Hey, yo.
Oh my
Okay.
lord.
You guys
Yo,
don't think about what your
you-
friends' dicks look like?
Whoa, you're a
To
3.
be honest with you,
You're
no.
a 3. You're a 2. You're a 2, Aaron. You're
I've
a 2.
had my fair share
Yo,
of
honestly,
fucking
like-
encounters, but I
I'm kind of low key. Why not? Just like,
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
does it
if
look
you
like?
Alright,
if
no,
you are
I'm a curious
comfortable-
motherfucker. I'm
I-
nosy.
no, I could feel that.
If you're comfortable
Nosy.
with your boys, then fuck it. Why not? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Like,
fucking
I know
bend
they're.
down and
I
suck
know
your
they're
dick
smashing
immediately.
poon. They're not.
Yeah.
not
like,
immediately,
you know,
but
Not word.
you know,
I feel
might
that.
get there.
Never.
They're not. Like,
Hey, listen.
Hey, yo, have you guys ever slept in the same bed as a man?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Does my
I've
father
fucking
count?
cuddled.
no.
Does my uncle count?
They don't.
We're gonna
yo,
run down the family line.
Yo, when you laugh, just pull it away a bit.
Okay.
Oh, he's
I'm sorry.
speaking?
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly, I've like cuddled in bed with men.
Cuddled?
Yeah.
I don't know
wait,
if I've ever
like
cuddled.
beef to cheek?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
For
I've-
like for survival?
I've done.
No, like
I've
just
done ass to ass, but
Oh, you
no,
socked.
That's not cuddling. That's
You
fucking,
socked?
That's
yeah, that's the complete opposite of cuddling. I had one
Yeah.
side, you had the other side. That's
Nah,
it.
no,
Aaron,
no.
you
Yeah,
you
See-
socked with
like-
another man?
I don't know what that means.
It, like docking is when you go penis to penis. Socking is when you go ass to ass.
yeah, I guess
Oh,
I was
wow.
socking with another man.
okay.
But
Terminology is
So-
great.
Yo,
Sure.
you're a 3 now. I can't believe this. You think you know someone?
Oh man.
That means I'm bisexual.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep
Well,
going.
just because the curiosity of like what your bro's dick looks like.
No, I don't think.
Nah,
that
no.
one
I,
specifically.
but
you think no?
Let me explain this cuddling thing though,
Okay.
because
Are you trying to save yourself, Alan?
no,
You're
I'm just
gay
trying
in
to
my
like,
eyes now, and you're never gonna change my mind.
I don't give a good fuck.
Good fuck. All right, go on.
Anyways, so yeah, what I was gonna say was I personally don't think that there's anything wrong with finding comfort, emotional like comfort, in another man.
Okay.
Be it your friend or somebody that you met like
Okay.
recently or anything like that. I don't think there's
Facts.
anything wrong with that. It doesn't
Okay.
make me homosexual. It doesn't make me bisexual. It just means
We
that
don't gotta label it.
spiritually I can connect with people, and
Word.
it doesn't matter the race, gender, sex, anything
Okay.
like that.
Word.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
I thought there was more to that.
There
Yeah, man,
probably was, but
Yo, Alan and I had some insightful conversations last
Hey,
night.
listen.
absolutely.
Well, before you go into that, I just sometimes I'd be looking at my homie and I'm like, he's got the dump truck, so I probably would maybe cut him. Yo.
This homie's packing.
Yo, homie's packing, but not the way you think. You know what I'm saying? All right, what was your guys' insightful combos?
We were just talking about life and
Mhm.
like how much it sucks. Like
That's
one,
not really
in a
insightful.
positive, in a
That's-
positive way.
I was
though.
gonna say it's not really a hot take.
sounds so
It's-
well, just conversating with Alan last night made me realize that I have a really different outlook on life than like everybody else.
Okay.
So for me, it's kind of just like it is what it is, and like you can't really change it.
Mhm.
And like I still kind of believe in like the pseudoscience of like everything has a purpose and like you were put on Earth for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything has a meaning.
Okay.
I kind of believe in that, but in reality, it's just like that's just not how it is. You just gotta like, fuck it.
Well, you're like the type of person that's like, when you die, it's nothing.
Yeah, because that's
and you don't
it.
believe in spirits or anything.
No, because when I die, I will go 6 feet under and I will get decayed by fucking maggots. So
Okay. So like Alan, would you say your outlook's a little bit more spiritual in a sense?
Yes, I would say that.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was actually what made the conversation so
Because you guys are like such opposites.
not
Well,
not
in
like
that- in
total
that- in that-
opposites,
in that
but
sense.
you know, we both got to express our opinions and our
Mhm.
viewpoints on things, and we both listened to each other.
Okay.
It was cool. I would say that I'm not on the total opposite end of the spectrum, but I
Okay.
definitely believe in spirituality.
Like you don't think it's
and
black and white. You think it's like more so.
I
It
think
could be like in the middle.
yeah, I think that like for example, there are certain things that can't be explained.
Yeah.
And part of at least my own spirituality and my own beliefs is
Mhm.
having the faith that there's something else out there for the things that I can't explain to myself.
Okay.
And, you know, be it science or whatever, there has to be
Mhm.
an explanation and there has to be something to look forward to. If I don't know my purpose, I have to have the faith that at some point life is going to present that opportunity
We've had this
for me to
discussion before.
figure it out. you know?
Okay. So Angel, you'd say you agree, like
Yeah.
more so with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I think I put a name on it. You know, I don't really, you know, it doesn't have to be called. You know, we talked about like, you know, a higher power, whatever.
Yeah, in
Okay.
depth.
It's just a power. It just has to be a power greater than yourself. That's all
Mhm.
it really
Okay.
is.
Yeah. No, I could get behind that. But now I have a question.
Mm.
Do you think that if aliens exist, it would like shut that down, kind of, or you
No.
think they could both exist?
They can both.
I think they
You
can
do?
both
Yeah.
exist.
Absolutely.
I think
Well,
that
I think that civilizations in the past have miscommunicated. You know, they've, you know, been confused about what they thought they saw, and you know,
Mhm.
just proclaimed it to be God.
Word. Yeah.
yeah. You know, it
Yeah,
would be
that's-
interesting to me though.
What?
Would be like to have a conversation on spirituality and on faith and stuff like that with an alien.
Ooh.
See what their take is on it.
Well, we'd probably gotta get a translator because I could tell you right now they don't speak English. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting to
wait,
speak
yo,
English?
so your aunt is a medium.
My aunt is a psychic medium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very spiritualistic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know, can you add anything about like the spiritual?
Could I add anything?
Yeah, the spirituality side.
I mean, the thing is, there's certain things like that my aunt would say that like I could. Well, because I think of
Like, I
myself
just-
like
sorry.
open-minded.
I don't want to interrupt, but like I'm just letting you right now. Like that shit's bullshit. Like it's not real. Like
Well-
I understand she's made money off of it and like wrote
100%.
like, books and written.
She
books and
has 2
everything.
books. Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's just not real. Like you can't prove it using science.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
sorry
I mean,
to burst everyone's bubble, but
well,
like,
my bubble has been burst a long time ago when I found out Santa wasn't real.
the thing to realize is so like science disconfirms and pseudoscience confirms. So it's like actually opposite of what you would think.
Pseudoscience is
Okay.
like, this candle smells like my vagina type stuff.
No, pseudoscience is like belief in God or belief in Santa or like
No, I know, but that's
Can
what I mean,
I-
like Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop. Go on, Alan. You
Can I
have
ask a
something to
question?
add? Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. So like, okay, science confirms, pseudoscience. I'm sorry, what was it that you said?
disconfirms.
Disconfirms. Okay, so an example from history: Isaac Newton, right?
Yeah, gravity.
Gravity. He was also responsible for a lot of mathematical equations and discoveries. And this dude was alive, what, 150, 200 years ago?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, all right. Well, either way,
I mean, I'll look it up, try to
He-
prove you're right.
yeah, like his theories and his research still holds true today, you know?
Mhm.
But he had far less resources than we have. For example, I could go to the local library and rent a textbook on calculus and try to teach it to myself.
Yeah,
And
because
I-
someone already did it.
I'm sure somebody already has. I don't know if I have the potential to do that.
Okay.
This guy came up
Yeah.
with shit like that,
Word.
you know, in a
Mhm.
time where religion was king
Yeah.
and people were a lot more ignorant as a whole.
Yeah.
You know? So what's the explanation for that? Was he just, given a brilliant mind?
I think he was just ahead of his time,
Yeah.
but at the right time.
yeah.
Right.
Ahead of his time.
But what's
yeah.
okay, he was ahead of his time, but why?
Oh, you think
guys-
like he was put there to help?
Yeah,
just
like
speed
help-
things up.
help progress the human race,
Okay.
I believe that things like that are destiny.
Okay.
It was meant to happen.
This
Yeah.
says he described himself as a natural philosopher,
Mm.
and he's widely recognized as one of the most influential scientists of all time and as a key figure of the scientific revolution. So, and then he was a mathematician, physicist, astronomer, theologian, and author.
Yeah, so this guy's
So
like the Elon Musk of
Whole bunch of shit. He is known
fucking-
for Newtonian mechanics, universal gravitation, calculus, Newton's law of motion, optics, binomial series, Principia, and Newton's method. Interesting. So he just he fucking did everything.
he was fucking everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, I guess Angel, would you say that the stuff that, like, say you more so would align with like what Alan's saying, like with like spirits and stuff, like you say you're more so spiritual, or
You use that shit to fill a void. Like
yeah,
it,
and I know that though. I'm like
Right.
very conscious of it though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
so that's what,
I know that's why other people do it as well.
right. It keeps you grounded. It's something to live for.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
okay,
So like
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's so many other things to live for, but like when it's all said and done, and like there's no one around, and I'm in my room by myself, and it's just me
Yeah,
and myself. Like
chilling.
that's what keeps me grounded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like that's pretty much what pseudoscience is. So like pseudoscience is fake.
Well,
Like-
it's just science that hasn't been proven, and there's
Well,
no way to prove it.
well,
at that
so
moment in
it can't be
time.
proven, aka it's
Oh,
fake.
wait, it's like confirmed that it will never be proven.
It's right now as of like the
It just-
technology where we stand. Like you can't. Prove
I just thought
shit.
that pseudoscience it has no scientific backing.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get a list of pseudosciences for you and try and explain like what they are.
Like law of attraction, is that a
Yeah,
pseudoscience?
yeah.
Yeah, like I
the-
believe in the law of
believing-
attraction. It's like,
Yeah,
and like, and if you-
speaking things into existence. That's
Exactly.
the law of attraction.
Yeah.
exactly. And like
Yeah.
if you know anything about like prayer with religion, period.
Well,
That's
I'm taking a class on this shit right now. It's called the Scientific Frontier, about like pseudoscience and regular science. Religion is like, my teachers like throw that shit out the door.
word.
Like that, like, because that is like one of the most known pseudosciences ever. So
Yeah.
like, dude, don't even think about talking about it in this class.
Word.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's just
because like
weird.
I brought up beliefs, right? And I was like, oh, there's like people use belief as in God, so that's what I thought of. And she was like, yeah, like don't talk about religion. And I was like, okay, thanks. But that's partially also because I'm in school.
Loud and clear.
We're also not supposed to talk about politics anyway. But so like believing in a flat Earth, that's a pseudoscience.
Well, now it's a pseudoscience because it's been proven
That it's false.
that's false. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's a science that cannot be proven. That's
Okay.
why pseudoscience disconfirms. So it disconfirms that the Earth is round, and science, actual science, confirms that the Earth is round.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So, like, what's another example of like a pseudoscience?
I'm gonna get it up. Hold on. Sorry, I'm on fucking Blackboard right now getting this shit up.
What the fuck? .org?
Just pulling up some old notes.
No, this is actually current notes.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so the lunar effect. You guys know what that is?
Like
Refresh.
moon tides and
Yeah, it's the belief that the full moon has an effect on
Effect
human
on-
behavior. Because we're like
Oh, yeah.
70% water.
yeah.
So if the moon, you know,
My aunt believes that.
right? But how about this? We have 2 tides a day, correct? Low tide and high tide,
Yeah.
morning and night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yet we only get affected by the moon once every month?
Oh, so you just
There you
think
go.
that you just think?
Exactly. Just disconfirmed.
Wait, so you're saying that it affects us more often?
No, I'm saying that.
doesn't affect us at all.
He's saying that it should.
No,
it should
no,
affect.
no.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
If
it-
that were the
it-
case,
it should affect us more. Yeah. no.
but it doesn't.
But it
so
doesn't.
therefore it's fake.
Okay.
You know?
Word.
The moon landing conspiracy theories, like people think that shit did not happen.
Yeah.
Like people think we didn't go to the fucking moon.
yeah.
That's a pseudoscience.
Yeah, people thought that like it was staged in like a fucking
Well, yeah, I know
NASA
that.
bunker.
Warehouse or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Word.
we went to the fucking like there were footprints on the moon. Like,
Yeah.
what? How else could you fake that shit? You want to go up there yourself? Go right ahead. Like,
Yeah, that's
Word.
for some people that needs to be right in front of their face.
Yeah.
There are people like that, or like I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
That's those.
And then there's some people that
I'm
believe it.
kind of like that slightly.
There's people who believe it without needing much evidence.
Okay, I'll go to more. The Bermuda Triangle, that's a pseudoscience.
Okay.
Like, everyone thinks it's like a place you're not supposed to go to. Like, you'll get trapped, your fucking boat will sink, your plane will crash. That's fucking.
I feel like some of these pseudos.
disproven.
That's like where like Mariana's Trench is, like underwater, right? It's like right where the Bermuda's Triangle is.
I think so.
I
Mariana's Trench.
I feel like
I don't know.
some of these pseudosciences
the
are like,
deepest part of the ocean.
but are some of these pseudosciences kind of? We're just talking about conspiracies now. You know.
Well,
I feel like some of
that's essentially
that's where it
what
starts.
pseudoscience is. It's all conspiracy because you can't prove it.
Okay. Word.
The Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth. Did you hear the about the inverted Earth,
No.
where it like
Parallel universes.
there's like parallel universes on the inside and shit.
Oh yeah. Some kid talked about that in my class.
Alan's back.
like-
Do you have any
What's up,
thoughts on
Definitely
this?
smoked a bug.
Yeah, we can smell it.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It's alright.
My customer was kind of stressing me out.
That's all good.
What were you guys talking about?
Inverted Earth.
Yeah.
Inverted Earth.
We're
Well,
inside
still on the pseudoscience.
inside out
Yeah.
Earth.
I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know much about it, but I can say this. When I was taking classes at City College,
Mm-hmm.
there was this physics professor there, and he's actually pretty famous. His name is Michio Kaku, right?
Okay.
He's been all over Facebook with his theories on physics. He was teaching a class about quantum physics. And
Okay.
quantum physics is the study of parallel universes and the theory that one particle in space and time can exist in another dimension
At the same time.
at the same
At the
time.
same time, huh?
Yeah. So like the things that make us up,
Mhm.
it's possible for us to also exist in another dimension at the
Mhm.
same time.
We
maybe-
doing this like
yeah,
I'm doing some of this.
Maybe. Like I have no idea.
Like me also in that other shits.
You're doing that, or you could be doing something else. You could just.
Oh, like
Yeah.
a different dance. So like as I'm saying
Or-
this,
yeah, like
me right now is doing this, but the other me's doing this.
Yeah.
hitting
yeah,
the
or
wall
the
and
other you
shit.
could be a total bore and like not move at all.
Oh
You
shit!
know?
I hate to be
Shit
that
like that.
guy. You know what I'm saying?
And that is actually like a field of science that's being investigated. It's being studied. You know, it's being researched.
Yeah.
So I feel like there are areas where the pseudosciences and the sciences meet,
Okay.
and I think it's like that's one of those areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
All right.
You
Yeah.
wanna hear more examples, or you think you get the idea?
I get the idea. I mean, I just think. Well, now that Alan mentioned the parallel shit, I think. I heard.
Mm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone that I think I don't know if it was a scientist. Someone said whatever. He was like, if you have a thought of doing something but you don't do it,
Mhm.
a version of you in a parallel universe
He's doing it
did
somewhere
actually
else.
do it.
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
The parallel me is having a fucking blast. I'll tell you that much.
Where it's like you're at a bar and you like see a cute girl, you want to go talk to her but you don't.
You're too pussy.
Yeah,
You're too pussy or
exactly.
whatever.
The other
The other
you
you-
fucking
Cat
banging
is-
her.
the other is a
whole
savage.
fucking animal.
The other you
Yeah.
picked up her friend and her. So word.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It's interesting
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though.
to think about that there's
Yeah.
another me. Because like I've had some fucked up thoughts. So you're telling me that there's a version of me that did that shit?
It's still
He got
a-
arrested. I'm just saying they
That's
put him
why
down.
you didn't-
They put that Neil down.
Yeah, I probably.
There's so many Neils that are
I mean,
dead
does it
in
make it
other
a
parallel
different person,
universes.
or is it's still you? It's just
It's you,
Maybe it's
but a
just an
different
expansion
version
of your
you.
conscience.
the possibility of the situation.
Because here's the thing, right?
Just
There's
we're different.
Yeah.
so like if you believe in parallel universes or you like the idea, don't they say it's infinite possibilities, like different versions of you? So that means there's a version of me saying this.
Every decision
But-
you've ever made in your life. Yeah.
No, but like won't it branch at a certain point? Each one could branch.
Each one
So
is a
like
branch.
I'm me.
Each decision you're
Like
making
some
a new
Rick and
you.
Morty shit
It is
right
some
now.
Rick and Morty shit. So like I'm Neil version
Rigor mortis.
Rick
Rick
and
and
Morty.
Rick and Morty.
I'm Neil. So say right now, say I'm just the OG Neil, the
Yeah.
main Neil.
But how do you know that?
I don't. I'm just, but like just so make it easy to understand,
Mm.
right? Say I'm Earth 616 Neil. That's the some Marvel shit. Sorry, I don't gotta go into it. So like say I'm Earth 616 Neil, right? The main Neil, even though there wouldn't be a main Neil.
Mm.
Say Earth 617 Neil has made the same decisions that this Neil has
Mm-hmm.
up until like right now.
Right.
And like that Neil makes a decision that's different than what I do. And now it branches off, and it's like the same timeline until one decision's made, and then it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? So like, what if one Neil decided to like date one person, but like I haven't?
Mm.
That Neil's life is going to be altered forever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like say like if you grow up with like trauma or something.
Yeah.
Now, if you're able to overcome it or like, you know, cope with it and you talk to people, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you usually don't regret that stuff happening because it made you who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Typically. I mean,
Depending
I
on,
know
like,
it all depends on the stuff
depending
that's
on
happening.
how you dealt with it.
Word. That's what I mean. So I just feel like, you know, if there's so many possibilities, it's just, you just can't say. Like, what if this Aaron was
Mhm.
thinking about kissing this Alan on the mouth right now, but he
Yeah.
didn't make that choice,
Right.
but the other Aaron did.
Right.
Where do their lives go from there?
Well, you'd have to be under the assumption that the other Alan also made that choice.
It could have been, you know, non-consensual. So I'm just
That
saying.
way, both of our
You saying I'm a rapist?
Well, shit. Twitter will decide.
What's that supposed to mean?
Twitter will decide if you're a
Twitter
rapist.
always finds the bad parts in people.
I agree.
Fuck Twitter.
So-
Actually, I love Twitter. So.
So you guys believe like the Mandela effect?
What's the Mandela effect?
Aaron?
I've heard of this,
I'll
but
get
I
the
need an
definition
explanation.
given.
No,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so like it started because like a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison like the 80s or
Mhm.
something like that.
The 80s? Nah, it was very recent.
No. Because he died in like 2013, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people remember him dying in the 80s.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. So it's called the Mandela effect.
Now were those prisoners as well?
I don't. No, I think they remember
I-
like seeing like news about it and stuff.
I feel like
Mm.
we talked about this before on the podcast.
We have.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
This says it's also known as a false memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely clicked on it before. 'Cause it's
No,
purple.
we've talked about this.
Yeah, it says in 2010, this shared false memory phenomenon was dubbed the Mandela effect by self-described, quote, paranormal consultant Fiona Broom, whatever. In reference to a false memory, she reported the death of South African leader Nelson Mandela in the 1980s, who actually lived until December 2013. So,
So then, like,
are they saying that she made a mistake?
could I mean?
Well,
yeah, I mean,
no,
could
she
be, but
she just thought something happened.
Yeah.
when it
It's
It's almost
actually
like a
didn't.
deja vu.
It's kind of like a dream.
it's
right?
like it is also like a
Okay.
deja
Like
vu.
when
Yeah.
you have like a very deep lucid dream.
they say
and then
that
you
that's
wake up-
happening in a parallel universe. That's the way that
Oh.
I've
Yeah.
heard about it. You know,
Oh.
like what that deja vu or that experience that you thought happened but it didn't happen. It's
Oh yeah.
happening.
Well,
That's
I
interesting.
had deja vu last night at Alan's house when I was leaning against the wall taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
That was
Dude,
deja
isn't
vu.
deja vu like really crazy? Like when
Yeah.
it's happening to you, you're just like,
when you're looping on LSD.
well, or just when
It's
you're
harsh.
Harsh.
why deja vu hits you when you're
Oh my god.
Yeah.
when you're on
Yeah.
LSD.
One of
You're
the
on
weirdest
LSD.
experiences I've ever had in my
Really?
life. Like
And
I felt like the same situation kept happening over and over again. I'm like, bro, weren't we here like a second ago? Like,
Whoa.
didn't we just have this conversation? They're like, no. What are you talking
yeah,
So-
your brain can't process that you've moved on from that event.
about?
Oh,
Like it's
shit.
basically like your mind is stuck on that one. Let's say, like, for example, because I've seen this happen to people that I've tripped with.
Mm-hmm.
There was a choice that had to be made, and they couldn't make that choice because of the drugs that they were under the influence of, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So they got stuck on that choice for the next 5 hours, and they kept
Whoa.
coming back to that one question, you know.
So that
And-
could ruin the
Do you remember
experience.
Yeah, look, it was a group of us, and we were trying to make plans on what to do next.
Okay.
Which, by the way, is very, very fucking stupid to do once you're already tripping.
Yeah,
If you don't have a set plan for what you're going to do during your trip,
You'll never figure it
don't
out.
make one while you're tripping, because it will make you loop. Because you can't focus on what you want to do and what everybody else wants to do without it basically overloading your brain.
Okay.
And so the question that we had was, what are we going to do next?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there were some people who were discontent with what we were doing, and others who weren't.
Okay.
And so one person in particular who was trying to bring the group together kept asking, okay, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? And for them, that question was never answered. So it started out like every hour, not every hour, but like maybe every half hour, they
Okay.
would ask, okay, what are we doing? And then it got to the point where it was like every fucking 5 minutes, they would come back to that question. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we
And
doing?
and it was just never figured out.
Well,
Or
what
he
I
just never felt like it was
to let
accomplished.
go of that question.
yeah, what I found helped, and I've tripped with this person on multiple occasions, and they've looped on multiple occasions. What I found helped them was to think back and trace the source of that, like trace the source of that question when it was first asked.
Okay.
Like basically work back through the whole trip,
Yeah.
and then once we get to the point of that, like the inception of that loop,
Mm-hmm.
we answer the question for her. Like,
Oh.
For them. okay, well, we've done this ever since then, so the question has been answered,
Okay. Yeah.
and eventually they worked it out.
Interesting. That's kind of damn. That's crazy. So it's like I don't know the right word. Is it like is comparable to like a deja vu because you just feel like it's
It's the ultimate deja vu.
Really?
Yeah.
damn. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's so interesting. So like it could really ruin the experience for
It
said
could.
individual.
Yeah, it could.
Let it-
If you're not able to get yourself out of it, it will most likely ruin the trip for you.
Okay. So like if you were to compare it to just regular deja vu whenever that just randomly happens to you,
It just keeps happening, and it's
So-
like, and it gives you
it's just more intense.
It gives you so much anxiety.
Oh my god.
It's awful.
because it just keeps happening and
Yeah.
happening. You're just like, bro, like when is this gonna stop? Like, and you can acknowledge that it's happening.
Yeah.
and it doesn't stop that it's gonna
Oh my-
happen again.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like, I'll give you an example. I was on a subway cart one day,
Okay.
and I was tripping on acid. I was looking out the window,
Mm-hmm.
but because I'd been on a subway cart earlier, my head like completely
Oh.
spaced out and forgot that there was
it like connected.
it connected the two rides and forgot about everything in between.
Oh,
So in my head I
shit.
was like, wait, I've been here before. Have I been on the train the whole time? Like, where am I going?
Oh no.
You
He
know, I
starts
feel like I've been on the
spiraling.
and I literally like
Oh,
started
no.
spiraling on the fucking subway, in the subway train. Like, holy shit, I've been here
Fuck
for 4
that.
fucking hours. Where is this train going?
Oh shit! You thought you were on like Polar Express.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's
So-
crazy.
I had to step off and show myself that I was at a different station.
Yeah.
Now, but
And, like-
you have the memories of all the stuff that happened in between. But since that like triggered, like it combining,
It
or
combined, yeah.
combining, it like was just hard for you to remember. It's not like
Yeah.
you lost those memories. It was just that it combined.
Like fuse the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it fused it. So like you
exactly.
okay, so you just like couldn't. So you think it like pushed your like your experience that you had like when you weren't on the train? Like you think it just pushed it back into your subconscious that you had to, like pull it back out? Like you think it could have been that?
I don't know what happened, but I could tell you that the solution for me, at least,
Mm-hmm.
was to get myself off the subway
Yeah.
and go, like, because I was in Manhattan at the time.
Yeah.
We got off the subway and I walked through Grand Central Station,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to like keep reminding myself, okay, well, Grand Central Station isn't where I started,
Okay.
so it can't be the same subway ride.
Okay. Word.
And I had like that was how I started remembering what was happening.
And then you feel like some resolve once you figure it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I eliminate the loop. You know, now there is no more loop because I didn't go back to where I started.
Whoa, dude, that's so
You know?
that's so interesting. There's so much stuff that I just don't know about. Let's
So
talk about DMT.
Oh man.
I have no knowledge of it.
Oh man.
Angel, you want to educate us?
Yeah, sure. We could start with
What
What-
is
dimethyltryptamine.
dimethyltryptamine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, there's there's different routes of administration. You could smoke it. You can intake the same molecule through ayahuasca, which is
Mhm.
a native drink to South America.
Okay.
I smoked it. That was the way I did it. I did it once when I was 18. That experience was a mess.
Oh wait, you do when you're 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally,
Yikes.
like a few weeks after I turned 18.
Oh shit.
Um,
Okay.
And I'm currently 22.
20. So just a preface.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 years
Um,
ago.
Basically, like,
Have you done it since then?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
One other time.
One other time.
Because that first experience was my first like real bad experience with psychedelics all as a whole. Like never really had like a bad trip. I had bad moments while tripping. I've always been able to like bring myself back to like square one.
Mm-hmm.
This one was big for me because I had been tripping on shrooms a lot prior because I was I just obtained a large amount of psilocybin mushrooms. I was living in Florida, which it grows like almost year round.
Okay.
In my backyard, pretty much.
Okay.
There's like cow pastures and shit.
Oh, it grows in the cow
shit.
manure.
Sure, yeah.
Weird. Okay. Well, I have a question about that real quick, just not to.
It's literally like it's like a molecule off from psilocin.
Okay. Well, but I was just gonna say, like, when it grows in the cow shit, it's like
there needs to be like humid, and it like grows like overnight.
Oh, and then like, how do you clean it off, or you just eat the shit?
You can just brush it off, wash it off with some water.
You wash it off with water. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I always thought about that.
But we always dried them out. I never had I had like one fresh like cap.
And do they smell bad?
No.
No.
When you dry them off, it doesn't smell like that. It doesn't really smell like anything at all.
You're asking the wrong questions.
I am asking the wrong questions, but that's like the stuff I think about. So
yeah, well,
pretty bad,
you're a
though.
normal
It is
sane
gonna taste
human
bad.
being.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go on. Sorry.
So like I want to get into like the first trip because like that was like what helped me like have a way better experience the second time.
Okay.
So as bad as it was, so basically like I was just on a bender with like psychedelics. Like I was just going hard with the LSD and mushrooms at this point in my life. And when I had finally like got my hands on some DMT, I bought a large amount. I bought like a 0.5, which is you don't need a 0.5 to break through. You need like half a point, like a 0.01 or sorry, like a 0.05 or some shit.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
A 0.1 itself,
Damn. That's a lot.
So I was like ruining it. Like I wasn't like burning it the right way. I wasn't like just like vaporizing it.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't really, it's hard to like I really break it down for you, but like everything after the trip was the way I break down DMT is you experience it all at once, and everything what people can recall is the recovery is what I guess you would call.
Okay.
Because it's just you're trying to fathom everything that just happened.
Yeah.
For me at that age, it was just too much to handle. Like I had gotten hospitalized because I had attempted suicide like a few days after.
Whoa.
Not to go into a dark place, but
no, that's wait. So it like affected you,
it shook
like
my ground like completely.
Wow.
I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
No one's really ready for it. You just go for it, I guess.
Okay.
So let's fast forward to about just under a year ago, I guess I could say. I got my hands on some like I guess it was even some better shit. This was like some grade A like DMT.
Okay.
I had a 0.1. Literally bought a 0.1 for like $20.
Oh wow.
Which is like it was cheaper than the shit. Or sorry, it was more expensive than other shit. So
okay. Oh, so you're saying it's like higher quality?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah,
okay.
Higher quality. I broke that shit in half. I took like I said a 0.05.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I didn't even like use the whole thing.
All right.
I put it on some dabs and I dabbed that shit. Like I put it on a whole thing. I did a low temp dab. I don't know.
Okay.
Just let it cool down.
I know what a dab is.
All right, cool.
Like this type of dab? No, okay.
That shit was unreal. Like I got like when I try to recall it, like it goes scrambled because.
Oh wow!
But what I got out of it was, like an 8-hour shroom trip, 9-hour shroom trip, like packed into 15 minutes.
Damn.
Like everything that you would experience, like it happened so fast, but like the motions, the emotional like sequence that I would go through while tripping on shrooms is what I felt on DMT in 15 minutes, all packed in.
Jeez, damn. So it's like draining.
It can be at a certain point.
Okay.
But like time is so relevant when you're experiencing it.
Yeah.
So like maybe like 1 minute I'm feeling something, the next minute I'm feeling something completely different. For me that it hit me like a fucking truck. Like I feel like I woke up from like a lifelong dream. Like I've been dreaming my whole entire life prior to that, and like everything just became reality all at once.
Damn. What if you
could try and
it's hard to like fathom that, but like what if hear me out. You were actually in a dream, and you came into your body, like
some VR shit.
yeah, like when you play like VR for too long, and you go to reach for the headset, but it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Alan, were you about to interject?
No, I got tired of leaving the mic on the table.
Oh, damn, man. So, because I would do a lot of research on DMT ever since I first
I
found
just
out.
did some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very illegal.
Oh,
Schedule 1.
So are most fun
Yeah.
things.
well, here's the thing. I would do research on it. Like I would listen to like Joe Rogan talk about it, and like other people, he would like have other people on, and they would talk about it. But like the way they explain it, it's like
Talk
they
about realms. They talk about like the
clockwork elves.
The visual aspect of it. I don't really pay attention to that shit.
Okay.
I try to get something out of it. I try to like, see what it can do for me. As a person, like if it can, help me change my perspective in a certain way if it needs to.
Yeah, yeah. You use it for like spiritualization, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Like-
definitely agree with
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that. The first time, completely recreational. The second time was just like
You had a purpose.
You need
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
insight.
yeah. I needed
Okay.
insight, and I
Right.
gained it like all at once.
Yeah, that's
And, like,
dope.
and it didn't just happen hours after. It was weeks on after. Like I just felt like a whole different person.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like I felt light on my feet. Like it was just, I felt like because I had dealt with depression
Yeah.
for many years prior to that, and I felt like it was just taken away from me all at once.
Wow.
Like it was all about my mentality and my perspective about how I felt about life, period. And
So you'd
that
say
all
it's-
changed.
You say it's like mostly positive outcome.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I can be very pessimistic now, but still,
Yeah.
it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be.
Okay, that's dope.
I just wanted to say I've never done DMT, but I took LSD for the same purposes that Angel took DMT.
Okay, put your mouth on the mic.
Is it better now?
I can
No,
hear
because
him.
you were doing good. Like every time you were talking, once you start holding it sideways. But
Okay, how about that?
no, it's
Better
good.
now?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
hitting good
alright, cool.
levels.
So the first time that I took LSD,
Mm-hmm.
the first time that I took any psychedelic, really,
Mm-hmm.
it was a very humbling experience for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I went through a form of ego death,
Okay.
where the person, and during the trip, I literally saw myself like it was like there was two of me,
Mm-hmm.
and the one that was detached from my physical body
Mm-hmm.
was the old me, and the one who
Oh,
stayed
shit.
behind was the new me. And the
Okay.
old me,
Able to visualize it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was literally able to visualize like all the negative aspects of my personality at the time.
Yeah.
I was literally able to visualize them leaving,
Mm-hmm.
and in a way, like that was how I came to be who I am. I got to work on myself. I got to see exactly what it is I didn't like about myself
Yeah.
and change it
Mm-hmm.
and humble myself and become a better person, a kinder person, somebody who's more understanding. And I felt like it was literally the greatest experience.
So you would say that you left back like a lot of toxicity or toxic,
Yeah, absolutely.
like personality
Mhm.
traits.
What's crazy is like you experience that shit like naturally, like just going about your regular everyday life.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
But-
pretty sure
yeah.
you can figure that shit out on your own.
No, absolutely.
You don't
You
need-
can.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it's
can.
like a cheat code.
But
Almost.
Yeah,
I would
A, B,
say.
left, right,
Yeah.
up, down. Yeah.
almost. But like some people, everybody's rate of growth is different.
Mhm.
For some people, it's harder than others.
Yeah.
You get stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for something like that with that substance or any of those psychedelics, it helps you get it all done in an 8-hour span, 12-hour span.
Yeah, it's a fast track. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be who I am today. I'm 22 now. I took that when I was 18.
Yeah.
So that was like opening the door to being able to become who I am today.
Okay.
And sure, it took like 4 years afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
but that was what opened my eyes to it.
Yeah. So
You know,
you'd say
when
you're
at the time I didn't really know.
yeah.
Or
That
care
I-
sometimes.
or
you
care,
don't
like-
care to change in that type of way.
Yeah,
Right.
like and before I took that, I didn't even know that I was basically who I was. Like I didn't know that I didn't like those things about myself. But then when I,
You got lost in the sauce.
yeah, but in the best way possible.
Word. So
You know?
so it's not possible to like have ego death unless you do some form of like whether it's acid or shrooms or DMT. Not
Yeah,
saying
it's
that they're all
possible.
similar or whatever, but I'm just saying like,
It's
I
possible.
think
It
you go
just
through like a slow ego death while like living your life every day. Like,
okay,
you know,
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, you just need to recognize your own toxic ways.
okay,
yeah, and be humbled.
and be real
Or-
about it with yourself. You know, because I don't have to triple on a substance. To do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I never did, if I'm honest.
yeah,
I never, like, I can realize my flaws. I can realize, the things that I do wrong. I don't need a drug to do that for me.
Well,
Yeah.
besides needing it, because nobody really needs it, but would you try it? Just
Absolutely not.
no.
Never in my life.
Why is that?
I'm never going to do anything besides marijuana and alcohol.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this.
You can't change my mind.
I don't know
No,
if
no,
he's
no,
about
no.
to try to sway you. I think he's just gonna give you.
Yeah, I'm not
you know.
gonna try and change your mind. It is what it is, like you say. But just the experiences that you've had with marijuana, have any of them been so strong that it's pushed you to change certain aspects of your personality or your daily life?
Yeah. Yeah, like,
THC as a psychedelic.
yeah, well.
A mild one.
Yeah, very mild. Like, if you guys noticed last night, when I get high, I talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's like all the positive traits come into the forefront. I would say
When I'm high?
when you're high, I actually really like you when you're high. Yeah.
Yeah, last night was fun, right?
Yeah, I just like
was
like
fun.
you. I'm not saying I don't like you when you're not high, but I'm just
Oh,
saying
okay.
like I feel like it just puts emphasis on
That's
your
good.
positive attributes.
Yeah, well, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to bring out, like, the good in you, I guess.
Okay.
But so, like, I don't know. I just realized that, like, I really don't need to open my mouth, even if I feel like I should.
Mhm.
Just mind your business and just, like, keep it pushing. I
Okay.
I definitely have realized that, either high or not high on marijuana. And I don't think I need any more psychedelics to feel some type of way.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's
totally
that's
all right.
like that's totally understandable.
Like-
I'm just trying to get like
Yeah.
a more
Yeah.
in-depth glimpse at your perspective.
I understand. Like you and I last night, like I'm like really in touch with myself,
I can
like
see that. Yeah.
mentally and physically. So
Word.
like, I understand why I do things. I know why. I know how. Like, and I'm able to change my ways by just like influencing myself.
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. It took a long time to get there, but yeah, you just like it's the first rule is acceptance. Like you have to like realization and then acceptance. And like some people just like always think they're right and can like never accept the fact that they're wrong or that people need to change. No, you can't change people. You can only change yourself. So
I agree.
the only what preach?
No, I'm saying I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing that they teach you in therapy. Like you can't change people, you can only change yourself.
Facts.
So by using that state of mind, like yeah, you may not like when someone does something a certain way. Okay, so like don't hang out with them if you know that they're gonna do that. So then like you just completely rid yourself of that and you don't have to deal with it. Like I can't really go into anything specific, but like just like anything toxic, just like don't be around it, and then there's no issue.
What if you are the toxicity?
That comes, realization, acceptance, and then you have to change your ways. It's I don't know. It's not like psychedelic or like spiritual or anything. It's just like that's just how life is.
Yeah. I think that's interesting though. So see, my question was going to be, is it possible to get so high on marijuana that you could experience a lesser form of ego death?
Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've experienced it on marijuana.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't know if I experienced ego death, but I smoked way too much weed by myself, and I kind of like had panic attack. We talked about this last night, and I like forgot who I was for a minute,
Yeah.
and like I didn't realize I was me, and like I had to look in a mirror and like recognize that I was that person. So like
Yeah.
Holy shit.
yeah,
I feel like I have that when I'm just sober. I think
Sip of wine.
yeah, where I take one sip of wine. No, I think
that wine hits different.
Yeah, wine be hitting different, though. Yeah, really.
2 cups, have you flat on your
Give
head.
me some fucking Advil and wine. I'll suck a dick.
Oh god.
Whoa.
It's not even my joke. I forget the actual joke, but whatever. Because it's not Advil. He says something else. Benadryl? I don't fucking know. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say because Aaron said he had to like look in the mirror to see that he was himself.
Yeah, I had to like touch my face. Yeah.
Yeah. I because you weren't sure if you created a new character or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if I unlocked something new and I didn't get like
You
a
unlocked
little
his brother's
Xbox
profile.
notification.
He went on his brother's profile. Oh man. No, well, what I was gonna say was, I think I have a very very minor form of like body dysmorphia, but not with my body, but with my face. Because like I'll sometimes forget what I look like. Like you know when you try to think of yourself right
everybody
now.
goes through that, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
I think so too.
Because like
you don't look in the mirror for a while, like you just like shit. Like what do my facial expressions look like? What do I
Sometimes
Well-
you look at
know?
yourself in the mirror and you just don't like something.
Like
one
what you
day,
see.
and that's
yeah,
fine.
like
you know.
people tend
Yeah.
to think like narcissism is bad, but like no, like you need that shit to like realize who you are.
okay,
Narcissism, like
I could see
It's
that.
like you need a little bit of ego.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, everybody needs ego
absolutely.
because then
Yeah.
if you don't have ego, you lose yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's that song? Like where he's naming the girls, a little bit of ego in my life, a little bit.
Pretty sure he doesn't say ego.
No, I'm just saying, like we could remix it.
I was thinking of like an Eminem song.
like Stan.
I don't know.
Stan is
I
just
wrote to you,
entirely
you still
too
ain't
dark.
calling. Whatever. I think of Kim,
Oh yeah.
the Kim Eminem song where he's like,
Oh, okay.
"Sit down, bitch. You move again, I'll beat the shit out of you." Like that
God
shit.
damn.
Well, I was gonna say with the body dysmorphia. I mean, I don't actually think I have body dysmorphia, but like the thing is, sometimes I look in the mirror, and like, I'll be like, okay, you know what? You didn't actually look as horrible as you were thinking this whole time.
Mm.
You know what I
I
mean?
get that.
Right?
Recently, honestly, I
Yeah.
experienced something like that.
I get
Yeah.
that.
It's like I'm going
And
around.
I was feeling myself like, damn, I'm cute.
Oh, but it's
I
like
get
the
that
opposite
shit
of what I
too.
said.
No, I like that's how it started. I was like, I wasn't feeling so hot about myself. I'm like, damn,
Okay.
I'm not like as good looking as these other guys and
Uh-huh.
whatnot. And then I passed by the mirror one time. I was like, fuck
Damn,
that.
look
Fuck
at
that
that.
shit.
Word,
I'm
yeah.
all right.
Who is he?
I'm good.
Yeah. Word, nah. But like for me, sometimes it's like just like I'll go through the day with like thoughts will pop in my head like, oh, you know, this side of my face probably looks weird, blah blah blah, whatever. But then like I'll see myself in the mirror and it's just like, it's a lot worse than you thought it was, you know. But also mirrors lie to us, for being honest.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it's
your image
flipped.
is flipped.
Because it's
Yeah.
flipped, you know. So the only way.
Well, that's why
so,
I can never see my tattoo straight. I always read it backwards.
well, this is what I do. In my bathroom, I have a mirror,
Oh, and yeah.
and I take a mini mirror, and then I face the mini mirror, and like, I flip it like kind of like looking at it at a corner.
The phones, they flip the images.
No, I know. On Snapchat and stuff, you could do that. No. Snapchat doesn't flip it.
Yeah.
It shows you like what it looks like if you're looking at a mirror. But if you take a picture of yourself, like just on the actual camera app,
Yeah.
it flips it. Yeah. But like what I'll do is I'll just like take a mirror and like I'll flip the flipped or like the mirrored image so it's actually what people see when they look at me. And I just fucking hate it. I hate it so much. Like I can't. I'm sure. Like I mean, I don't know if you've done it where you've like seen what you looked like.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like, I don't like this angle.
Word,
I
right?
don't like this angle at all. Like, and then
Yeah, it's just I hate it so much. Alan, you've never like tried to see what you look like when it's not a reflection, when like the reflection is reflected, so you see what people actually see when they look at you. Like, have you ever done anything like that?
This isn't like, don't take this as like me being overconfident or narcissistic or anything like that.
Okay.
But truth be told, no, I haven't. And the reason why I haven't is because, one, that just sounds like quite a bit of work.
Yeah.
And two, like, even if I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, wow, I really don't like this aspect of myself, or, you know, I wish my nose was different, or I don't like
Was
this
that a shot at me?
No.
I was just
God damn
just
it.
kidding.
You know, what the fuck am I going to do about it? I don't have money for plastic surgery.
No,
I'm not
I-
going to do it my damn self. So I just have to live with it. You know, whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever doesn't, fuck it.
I respect that. I respect that. No, I actually really respect that. I just I was gonna bring up, like, you ever go to like one of those what is it, like the mirror maze?
Yeah.
You know those like mirror maze, right?
Distorted mirrors.
Mhm.
And
Well, not even the distorted ones, but like the one where you're just surrounded by mirrors and you have to find your way out.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Crashed
if
into
you-
a few of those.
Word.
yeah. If you look at some of the reflections, will be like normal reflections that you see when you look in a mirror,
Yeah.
but then some of them are also being reflected from the reflection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you look at those, you'll be like, I really like this. I really like how I look in this mirror, but then this one, I look weird because it's being flipped so many different times. So you're seeing like what other people see when they look at you. You know what I mean? So I just think it's interesting.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you think that a lot of it has to do with your own perception and acceptance of yourself?
I mean, maybe everyone's different, but I know like people who I've said that, like I've talked about this to, when they didn't know, like I guess they didn't give a thought like that the mirror was flipping them. They were like really surprised, and like they were like, "Oh, ew, this is what I look like," and shit like that. You know, I know everyone's different, but I do think it's interesting because you get so used to seeing how you look in a mirror that when someone takes a picture of you, or you like, that's why so many people hate the way they look in like pictures when someone else takes them, like group pictures, and like you're like, "Oh, can you take a picture of us?" And like someone takes a picture for you, or you set a timer, either way, and you see how you look. That's because it's not flipping it for you.
So that's like the real.
It's what you really look like.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you have like a very symmetrical face, it won't affect you as much.
Which I don't.
I don't think a lot of people don't. I definitely
most
don't.
people don't.
Yeah. I think they say like the best looking people are the ones who have like perfectly symmetrical faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, but find
Again.
someone who likes you for you.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, all of that's just a matter of perception.
Yeah.
And
I need an ego death.
like what Aaron was talking about, him trying to get into marketing and advertising.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our perception of beauty and people in general is influenced by the media, by marketing, by fucking advertising.
That's gonna be me. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Better make me look good, motherfucker. But yeah, you know, it's like, that's why I don't really pay attention to it, because if everybody can be influenced, then I have no control over it anyways, you know, because I'm not in advertising, I'm not in marketing.
True.
So, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, well, why do you think these like 11, 12-year-old girls, probably older than that, go on fucking get anorexia and bulimia because they want to look like the Instagram models that they see? But
Exactly.
that's not how
It's
it
not
works.
even their body types. Like,
Yeah.
can't even line up to that. if they
Exactly,
tried.
but they're too young to realize that and to know that, and then that's why they get into eating disorders.
I also think that partially has to do with the parents.
Okay.
Because as a
Yeah,
parent,
they're not giving them enough love.
as a parent for a child that age, you know, they're very impressionable,
Yeah.
and you as a parent should be guiding them towards self-confidence.
Straight gassing them.
Yeah, like you
Mhm.
should just be telling your kid every day they look fucking beautiful.
Well, I feel like if you gas them, but it could also backfire.
Of course,
Yeah, it
of
could
course.
backfire.
Because you
but, know,
gas them
like,
up too much, they're not going to believe you. Because if they think they look bad, then they ask your opinion. It's like, well, you always say I look good. You know,
Yeah, your
Yeah,
opinion is
that's fair.
devalued.
is devalued.
Okay, so
Word.
all right, so you know, keep a balance.
Yeah.
But
Like, yo, you look fucking ugly this morning. Go change.
Yo, fix
Word.
that.
It's just
Yeah,
like having.
yeah,
It's
you're
like
not
having.
walking out the
What the
house
fuck
like
is
that.
going on with that?
It's like having a yes man around you like at all times.
Yeah, that's fair.
essentially.
Okay.
And you don't want that. So.
I could just see myself be like, yo, who the fuck put that outfit together? Go back upstairs.
Right?
You start roasting his shoes.
Yo, that'd
Yeah.
be me as a father.
Yo, your
you
sneaker
bought
game's
those
weak.
yourself? Are you
Yo,
kidding me?
Why didn't you?
Run that
Why
back.
did you ask me? Run that back.
Let's go. We're going to Foot Locker right now. You're returning them shits. Yeah, that'd be me as a father, 100%.
Mhm.
Fucking,
All right.
who let you rock those?
Cool. We're winding down to the last couple of minutes of the episode. I just want to ask you guys a couple questions. Whoever has the answer first could just go. It's whatever. So, favorite color?
Purple.
That's my favorite color.
Purple.
You can't have it.
Fuck you. I had it
I
first.
like burgundy.
Burgundy.
Yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
That's unique. Burgundy.
Yo.
Because people usually
Like a
say
bur-
like,
like a burgundy
I'm
or
wearing
ma-
burgundy right now.
burgundy or maroon. Yeah, that's like the vibe.
Is that
I
your
like
favorite
that.
color?
Well, because
Nah, I'm more of like a navy blue guy.
Okay.
But I do like maroon. But it's just the navy red. so.
that's what I was gonna ask.
Word, it's the navy red. And I feel that.
The navy red. Well, I thought that you saying that was interesting because people usually just say, you know, blue, red. They say like normal shit. So that was cute.
Teal, aqua.
Yeah. Well, here's so I asked that. Now, what is your guys' favorite color to wear?
Burgundy.
Burgundy as well. So that's where like it influences.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a burgundy car. I mean, maybe I could actually.
Yeah, I could see you in one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would say my favorite color to wear is black.
Black. Okay.
Yeah,
Saint Alan, are you just like a fucking
Okay.
like alternate version of me? Because my favorite color is purple.
I feel that.
But I love to wear black.
because black is very fitting.
Yeah.
It's
and,
also
and it matches
really
with everything.
Yeah.
Matches with
And
everything.
Really
I really like the aesthetic. You know, you're walking around. Say like you're walking around at night. You know, you're wearing all black. You're not looking like a serial killer.
you wanna
but
be
you're
a
just
thief
looking
in the
fly.
night.
You know,
You want to be a thief in the night.
I like the stealth mode.
Stealth mode. Do you have
yeah.
Love stuff.
that? I have dark mode. Do you guys use dark mode?
Yeah, that's
On my
all I
phone?
use.
I can't not use dark mode.
That's all
Do you
I
use
use.
dark mode out? Does your
I-
phone even support dark mode out?
I know. No,
Just-
it's funny that you say
It's
that. I
just
really
like
don't think
everything
it doesn't because I
It
didn't
doesn't?
update
What
it.
is
No,
this?
Oh.
An
I don't have a
eight?
dark
No,
mode.
he won't update his phone.
I will not
He won't
update
even
my
get the
phone.
software updates.
Oh, you refuse?
I
What
refuse
is, what
How
is
come?
This, 7?
because
That's
Apple
an
could
8.
suck my whole dick.
I had a dark mode on an 8.
Yeah, you can get it. He refuses to update his.
Yeah,
phone,
he doesn't
the
want to
software.
update to the one. So now, you want to go into that real quick?
Well, yeah, because Apple has been like found multiple times of planned obsolescence for their devices. You know,
Yeah.
and updates is part of that. And yeah, I understand that when you don't update, the apps that have been
Updated for the newer version.
updated for the newer version won't function properly on what you have now.
Yeah.
But
We could also just not update the apps.
you can't. Well,
if you take off auto,
yeah,
like
but like
auto-tone.
there's certain things
Certain
that
ones
it
do.
still does it.
It's when they change servers and
Mhm.
certain things like that. You know, it's just.
Yeah, but like I feel like every single time that I update my phone, it gets a little bit closer and closer to death, and I haven't even finished paying the fucking thing off yet.
word.
So
Word. That was
you
the same
know,
thing with me. I
crazy.
just upgraded to an 11 from the 8, but I still had to pay my 8 off. And
yeah,
and dude,
sucks.
my 8 that shit did not last half a day. The battery life. I switched to this 11. I feel like I don't even have to charge it for like 2 days. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
right,
Yeah.
but wait another
Sometimes
fucking
it goes
year.
for 2 days.
I
Yeah.
didn't, I didn't charge my phone last night, and I'm still
and you're
I'm
still-
on 56 right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
It's
have you guys
great.
noticed how that never lasts? Like when you first got your iPhone 8, I bet the battery lasted all day, maybe a day and a half.
Well, what's bigger
The
like better batteries though. Each new
Yeah,
phone.
but the chemicals in your battery are like they wear out.
They do,
Not-
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
you
live
know,
in
But
like-
they're
Ion.
making them bigger on the newer phones.
So-
the amount
Yeah,
of
but-
milliamps that
Word.
they're carrying, you know, they're
sure,
the
but
capacity is
eventually
bigger.
the same thing will happen.
yeah,
It
absolutely.
will become
No,
obsolete.
absolutely.
Mhm.
You know.
It'll last a little longer
Well,
this time around.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an Apple fanboy.
Well, you
know,
are.
even
But
though
you
I
are.
have.
You're literally
With
you
the
have
with the
you have-
you
MacBook,
got-
the
you got the
AirPods,
MacBook, the iPhone, the
yeah,
11
the-
11
the
Pro
whole
Max.
package.
You got the
Son.
Apple
Wow,
Watch.
can all of you scream at me one more time at the same
You
time?
literally, you might as well suck Apple's dick because you got a
Okay,
MacBook,
to clarify for the
iPhone,
listeners.
an Apple Watch. You got fucking AirPod Pros in your back pocket.
Well, they're right here, but
Oh.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to be an Apple fanboy or anything,
But you are.
out of all of the cell companies, they are the best at keeping the old phones alive. Like Android, like at least Apple like gives you the
My last
option.
phone was an S7 Edge. That shit was still kicking hard.
Damn.
Seriously.
Yeah, prior to this
Yeah.
iPhone.
From what I've heard, is that so Apple like you can still use a 5S today. I mean, don't know how good it works,
Mm.
but like
Yeah.
they still give you like an optimized update for the older
well,
phones.
hold on.
Well, I'll tell you this: I have
Okay.
a fucking Galaxy S4. What is
Uh-huh.
it? The S4 Edge?
No, you had the S4. You had the S6 after that.
No, but the one in the box. I have a little phone in my in a box in my room. I think it's an
Uh-huh.
S4 Edge.
S6 Edge.
It's an S6 Edge.
Yeah.
No, I broke that one. This one's the S4 then.
The
No
S4
Edge.
I don't
there was
think they
there was
made
no
Edge.
Edge on the
Yeah.
4.
All right, so it wasn't an Edge. But, all right, so it is an S4 though, because I've seen the back of it.
Yeah, that's the one. you
I'm
have
sure I could still turn that motherfucker on and it'll work.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
well though?
I have my old.
Well, probably as
I
well
have
as the
my
5S.
I have my old 5S, and I turned it on just to see what was up. It is jarring how trash it is. Like it. So like when you go on your phone, like you don't really think about it, but like when when you're swiping and stuff, like how
so
fast and just smooth it
Yo,
is.
word.
I-
that facial recognition.
Oh
Word.
my god!
I went on
yo,
my-
Oh my god.
Dude, I went on
From
my
the
5S.
fingerprint to that.
Yeah.
You
Different
guys are
world.
Listen.
about to fucking bukkake the table.
We're about to all simultaneously nut. Listen, I went on my 5S and like I could see the frames when I swipe. Yeah.
Your shit must have been
That's
fucked up.
Yeah, nah, because I don't think it was
Aftermarket
that
screen
bad.
and shit.
No. But I could literally see the shit was running at like 20 frames. Like I actually see that shit. So
when I got rid of my 8 to get the 11 Pro,
You
my
sorry.
what?
No, go ahead. I was gonna say, this is a Samsung screen and a Samsung
Oh, yeah.
battery. Like,
Yeah,
you
I know that shit.
They're producing, and you're getting
Samsung
the
for the
shit that
win.
like from like 2 years prior.
Well, yeah, pretty much. But when I switched from my 8 to my 11 Pro, my 8 was still like working absolutely fine.
Kicking
Like,
hard,
yeah, there were some like, like occasional app crashes and shit like that, but that happens with every phone. It's fucking technology. Shit happens.
Word.
But like, yeah, I could have used my iPhone 8 for probably like another year. It would have been perfectly fine.
mhm.
The issue was that I kept like overcharging it, so the battery was really at like
My-
80 instead of like 100.
my battery was
which
getting
is
close
why
to
I
80.
decided
and
to get a new phone.
Oof, that shit
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah, but like there are some like tips and tricks where like you're not supposed to use your phone while it's charging.
Facts.
Yeah.
You're supposed to let it run out to 0 like once a month.
Actually, let it
don't-
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I let my shit
Oh
die
really?
all
You
the time.
should let
My
that. I
shit's
saw
on the verge right now as we speak.
I thought it said go to like 20%.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let it go to-
There's like a threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, just like if
Battery maintenance.
Yeah.
I saw
Same
that
thing with
list.
like the old school laptops.
Word.
Batteries are cooked on them. shits.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
this thing will die if I unplug
You
it.
can't even take the charger out
Yeah,
of that.
I have
shit.
to keep it
Yeah.
plugged in.
yeah, that was like kind of like my dad. My dad had a SE. You would take that shit off the charger. Like you could look at the battery percentage. It would literally go lower like by the minute.
Every minute it would drop 1%, right?
Yeah,
I've seen
deadass.
some shit like that.
Oh,
That's
no.
fucking
And
awesome.
I was like, yo, you got to get a new phone. And he goes, yeah, I know. I can't even take that shit to work. Because,
Oh my
dude,
God.
because he would unplug it, and then by the time he got to the train station, that shit was already at like 30%. So,
Jesus,
Damn.
that's
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I think they should do? I think there's a market for it.
Hmm.
So you see how like with the 10 and the 11, how there's like a very thin bezel, like it's mainly screen.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, I think they should make the one that's the size of the 5,
full screen.
but full screen. I
Yeah,
think
that's-
there's a market
That's,
for that.
that's what they're doing.
That's the 9, right?
That's the 9.
Yeah, that's going to be the 9.
But it's gonna be the same size as the 5.
yeah.
No, I think it's going to be the same size as the 8, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, see,
Oh, I thought there's.
Wait.
I thought I saw
There's
the
a
5.
new-
Like
They're coming out with
they're
a
reusing
9.
the 5 body
a 9
again. For
Yeah.
some
Didn't we
reason.
already go through this?
well they
don't
skipped
know.
9.
Oh, they skipped 9.
That's why.
Yeah, so like
Oh,
now
okay.
9 is going to be like a budget iPhone. It's going to be like an SE,
SE.
SE2 pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would fuck with that.
But it's gonna have the same
But-
chip
Yeah,
that the
one of
11
the- one of
has.
those.
Yeah, 'cause my hands aren't that big.
A13X or whatever the fuck the chip is.
But
A13
truth be told-
word. So it's gonna have like the same chip as the 11. It's not
Mhm.
gonna be as powerful. It's gonna have less, smaller battery and stuff because it's gonna be smaller though. The thing is though, so the 11 is a little bit bigger than the 11 Pro,
Yeah.
but the 11 Pro, is better. It's got another camera here, whatever. The thing is though, and he's got that one. But here's the thing. That one would have been better for me because I don't have the biggest hands.
Yeah,
So that's why I got
this
a-
shit is big for me, and I still had to get a pop
Yeah, because you got
socket.
fucking literally
I
you have
baby
toddler hands.
Yeah, I got ID'd last night with a full on beard, so I guess everything about me's baby,
Jesus.
You have baby dick.
except the dick.
yeah.
Except the dick.
Well, anyway, so I got this pop socket, so it just helps me with like reaching without
Yeah.
dropping my phone.
I
That's
love,
a-
dude. The
Is that the same
reachability
size?
comes in so
I have
much
the
handy.
XS Max.
I had a
No,
pop
the
socket.
XS Max
I had a
is
pop socket.
is
I had one that
it's
I
the
got
biggest
from my old
phone
job.
because even the
They were just
11
handing them- well,
Great.
not fucking handing
is
them out.
also the
What's-
same size.
This is
The
metal.
11
Yeah.
Yes, it's tiny.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, I think it was like $15, and then I got a
What's your background? E30.
yeah, but
Ooh,
Jack Boy's E30, Travis Scott.
fucking minty. It's like a
Alright, let me-
rally version.
All right.
What's up?
Let's get back to the questions.
Okay. All right. So
Would you guys say, just this past month,
Mm,
you'd say you've been like happier than usual,
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Angel?
It's been a weird month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a weird month.
Yeah.
I'd say there's been some exceptions for me also, but I'd say overall, I would also group it with the couple months that I spent in Connecticut because overall I was very happy over there as well.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Cool. I'm kind of stealing some of these questions from other podcasts, but it's whatever.
Fair enough.
Fake it till you make it.
Did you get some from Joe Rogan?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't really watch Joe Rogan that much.
Ooh, love Joe Rogan.
I love Joe Rogan, but I just don't watch him as much. It
next
depends on the
question.
guest. Next question is: rate yourself 1 to 10
Based on
looks,
looks.
or no, you could go throw personality in there too. Like break it down.
I think
and-
I'm a very nice person.
Yeah, I
But-
definitely
I got a
agree
lot
with
of love
that.
to give. To the
Word.
world, so.
I could feel that. So like, how many points though? I think me and Aaron had this conversation. How many points does personality like? Can I add 2 points on the scale?
That's what I said. I think
How much,
No
does, it,
more
how
than
much does
2?
it add to your like
yeah,
your
so
overall
so
score?
like if there's like a semi-attractive girl and she's like a 6, but she has an amazing personality, then she's bumped up.
Could
like
she
an 8.
be a 9? No, right? I think there's a
Yeah.
threshold. You think she
No,
could be a
I-
9? Okay.
Honestly, like
Again, we're trying to put like attractiveness on a
Word.
scale.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
whatever.
can't quantify this shit. But
Everybody's
we're trying
opinions
to.
are different on that.
Yeah.
too.
That's a
Yes,
true. That's a
but-
true fact.
I'll
You
speak
know,
from. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, my definition of a bad bitch could be completely different than yours.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Word.
I'll
Some of
say-
us like a bad boy, you know.
Yeah, like you.
That
No, not
part.
me.
No, I'll say from like my own personal experience. I'm not gonna rate myself, but
Okay.
I will say that I'm not like the best looking dude in the world.
I don't think so. I
But-
think you are.
Thank you.
No, I was. That's not what I meant.
I thought we were going in the total
No,
opposite
I was
direction.
gonna say I think you're
But,
more
like-
attractive than you give yourself credit for. That's what I was gonna say.
I have been able to attract like some pretty beautiful women.
That's a
Because
fucking
of my
hard
personality.
flex.
I've seen it. I've seen it before,
Okay.
bro. Do you remember when you first like came to visit me in Connecticut?
That girl in the park.
Bro,
Oh my
this was, like,
God.
me and my other boy, we were like breaking our necks. We were like, "Yo, shorty looks so good." This dude pulls up in his car and like just hits the stops right there, bro. And she just like pulled up to his car and had a whole conversation with him while we're just
Damn,
like we can't
okay.
even get her attention. Like,
Okay, Alan. All right, so you're not gonna rate yourself though. I mean, you could break it
I
down.
refuse to.
You
rate
refuse to
myself.
rate
Yeah.
yourself.
I refuse to rate
Okay.
myself.
All right, Aaron, do you want to rate yourself?
Very humble beings. I think originally I gave myself a 4. I think.
Yeah, and I said you're higher than a
Yeah,
4.
definitely
Yeah,
higher
yeah,
than a 4,
little-
bro.
So I don't know.
I think it takes a lot to be a 4.
Maybe hovering around like a 6.
You got to think about yourself on your best day. Think about like you know you just fresh cut. You know you just
Yeah.
shaved
Mhm.
the perfect way, or you don't even have to shave. Whatever it be, like
You just got a fresh new fucking outfit.
you're in your I don't know.
You're in your prime.
See,
Ego's
yeah.
through the roof.
but like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like that.
With me though, is like I need, preferably a woman, who would like can like match that.
Do you
shit.
need a
Just
woman to
match your
complete
swag.
you? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Need a woman to complete you?
No, not complete me, but like if
Yeah.
I like,
That
That's
was
a hard.
deep.
That's a
Low-key.
deep question.
yeah, not. I don't need fucking. I can complete myself. What the hell? What do I need a woman for?
Okay.
But you're saying
like,
if you were to
yeah,
have a
y-
life
Oh,
partner,
you could reach completion by yourself. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
So you're my
if
final
I
form.
were if I were to have a woman, they would need to understand like I am this way.
Yeah.
And like I can't fucking change myself, or like I'm not gonna change myself for you. Like fuck yourself.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain.
zero compromise.
Like they yeah no dead ass.
Zero
Yo,
compromise.
if they don't like me for who I am, then go fuck them.
Okay.
Word.
Fuck, this is so hard to explain. Like the way I had like my thoughts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we have this shit, so I can explain my thoughts.
Sure.
Lincoln.
Well, we're running low on time here.
All right. So what's the next
I need to
question?
smoke a bug right now.
Yeah, I'll come out with you after we're done with
nigga
this.
Took out intermission break.
You were.
Oh, man, I've been just
I
sitting
had
here.
to sneak it in.
Or he texted Angel to call you so you could fucking walk out. So you could smoke.
That's what it was. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Stealth mode.
All right. I guess last question is favorite porn category.
Favorite what?
Porn category.
Porn category.
All right.
BDSM.
BDSM.
Whoa,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Didn't see
I respect
coming.
that. Yeah. No. I mean, because I dabble here and there. So
Yeah. No, that's
Bro.
all for it.
Okay.
I'm a
Word.
porn addict, low key.
word.
I agree. Not
Okay.
for him, but for me. 'Cause I don't know anything
I was
about
gonna say,
that.
how do you know?
Alan, do you remember the Galaxy? Like my most previous
my
phone.
lord.
You have like 1,000 tabs open.
I had like 100+ tabs open
Of
It's
straight porn.
See, I
just
would-
couldn't- I didn't want to like for lose any of the videos or like the category.
yo,
because you find a new
yo,
category.
You
right?
know that's
Like-
crazy because you're not gonna get any judgment from me because I do the same exact thing.
Aaron's on a porn site right now.
No, I'm looking
Oh
at
my
shit on
God.
Twitter.
Oh, I thought you were watching porn right
I
now.
thought so too.
Okay,
I
so
was
so
like,
if you
damn.
had to pick, I'm sure you have a lot of like favorite categories. What would you say?
All right, so. Yeah, all right, so don't judge me on this.
I won't judge.
No
I
judgment.
promise.
Gay.
No,
I mean, let's-
no,
You say like
not
not
gay, but like
bear,
all right, so,
bear and twink.
so there's two weird ones that I've been fucking with the last
Okay.
like, for a little while now.
Is one of them incest?
It's big black dick.
Okay.
So You know, because
Okay.
I see myself in that. I don't have a big black dick, but I have a big dick. So like,
Okay. So does it have to be black?
It helps. No, it doesn't even have to be black. But
Okay.
like that's you're only gonna
Okay.
find,
That's
like,
the level that
black.
he's on.
Yeah.
is what
I
he's trying
respect
to
that.
say.
No, I respect that. And what's the other one?
Incest porn.
Okay.
I knew it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now is it just? Now I have a question. Is it just because it's just different? Like
It's out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
Yeah,
So
I
out of
get
pocket.
mad out
No,
of
I
pocket.
agree. See, you're not gonna get any judgment from me because I 100% relate to just watching weird shit. Just because normal shit is just not gonna do it at this
Yeah,
point.
it doesn't do it anymore, bro.
Word. I
You've been in the
respect
game
that.
for too long.
Okay, I respect that. Well, because the thing is, you say big black dick, someone's like, "Whoa, you like looking at dick?" It's not even that.
No,
I
I can
could-
relate to that. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
why. That's why I
yeah.
can't watch lesbian.
you know what
porn.
it is to break a bitch down with your dick.
Mhm.
Like
That's why. Listen. That's why I can't watch a lesbian.
pushing me off and
Okay.
shit.
All right. Running from it. All right.
yo.
Yeah. What else? You want to flex some more?
Hold up.
Okay.
Let me talk about lesbian porn real quick.
Okay. That's
Yes.
Aaron's favorite category, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
why?
recently I've been going into like solo, but
Okay.
Solo.
Solo men or
Like,
no,
yeah.
solo women, solo women.
So just
people
them
cosplaying
masturbating?
as Han Solo?
Mhm.
Just them masturbating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Word.
All right. Well, I can say like the reason that I like lesbian porn,
Okay.
but like when I first started having sex, I didn't really know how to go down on a girl.
Oh, so you watch it like as a
I,
tips and
like,
tricks,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I shit you not. I read like
jumps
I
and
read-
spots.
I
type
read a
shit.
whole fucking not essay, but like I read a whole blog about
how to do it.
how lesbians eat each other out, like because when you're a girl eating out another girl,
You know
what
the
spots to
ways.
hit,
Yeah.
and
I
so
didn't know
I
that.
wanted to gain that knowledge,
I
and
okay.
it helped me so fucking much.
I respect that.
Yeah.
100%.
That's fire though.
The issue I have with lesbian porn though, because I'll watch it, but I just need a dick to be there. I'm sorry.
See,
Is that
I
weird?
I
No,
kind
need
of
a
like.
dick
No.
to be there, bro.
I need a
I
dick to be
kind
there.
of like
You put your
imagine
shit in front of the
myself
screen.
in there.
No.
So.
Is it weird that I need a dick to be there? Because
No, it's not weird.
I feel like that's normal for a lot of guys, but not for me. I can like
I
use
had
the
someone tell
spank
me
bank.
about that. It's super hard to like. So do you like your porn with a small dick or a big dick? Because if you like a big dick, you're gay. I'm like, what?
What?
That's someone who
What
just doesn't
difference?
know.
Like,
Someone
First
try
of
me
all, you're
super
watching
hard.
porn with a dick, so like,
Yeah.
what does it matter at that point?
But you asked me
Absolutely.
what my preference was.
Should I down?
Yeah.
Should I
I
download
think
the
it was
video?
the fact that you could tell him.
No, I
Oh,
couldn't. I
shit.
mean, I kind of was like a big dick.
Hey, hold on. Word.
Hey yo,
Is it
pause.
weird that I download the porn first, edit out all the scenes where the guy's ass is showing?
You're lying.
No, I'm kidding.
Damn, what's going on, Neil?
edit all the fucking?
I just edit the girl
What?
out and I make it the guy's having sex with himself.
I need a
Oh.
intermission. I need a break.
I
Well,
also,
we're about to end here.
I also
Um,
like ebony porn.
ebony porn.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Black
yeah.
girls.
I
Yeah,
fucks with that
I
shit
respect.
heavy.
I respect
Black
ebony.
girls.
I'm more
Fucks
of
with
like
that shit.
I've only had sex with one black chick in my whole life.
I'm
Hmm.
sorry to
That was a
hear.
few months ago. It was a threesome, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we remember I told you with Jeffrey? We fucking
Was that?
blew some
over-
bitches back out in the
oh,
back of the
like,
car.
all right.
Ooh.
I would have a question.
What's up?
So, well, it's kind of more so for Angel. So you like watching BBC.
Yes.
Now, if you have a threesome with your friend who has a BBC, is that like gonna get you like rock solid? Or?
honestly, bro, if it's like, I'm gonna feel bad if it's like bigger than mine. To be
Okay,
honest.
no, I understand that word.
yeah.
But like, it's just for like a moment. Then I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, all right, I'm doing me.
You guys watch Femdom?
Yes.
What's that?
I don't really watch
Neon.
that. I don't.
Neon.
Female domination.
It's just like when the girl's
like
dominating.
yeah.
Oh,
like a guy is a submissive to the girl.
Like she's
I've-
kicking his nuts and heels.
Oh no, none of
No,
that.
yeah.
But like, I'm with the domination. You know what I mean? I like it done to me.
I've had that
Okay.
done to me as well.
Like, choke
Okay.
me out. I like
Very fun.
Fucking
Word.
Yo,
I've been punched in the face.
Okay.
I'm not with that, but like,
Like spit,
maybe,
like spit in your mouth.
maybe. Why not?
Yeah.
Or
Actually, yeah.
like did she spread your cheeks and spit in your ass or some shit?
Whoa, you know, I'm not comfortable with that one.
No, we didn't take it that far.
Okay.
But like, yeah.
She pegged you.
Dude.
Can I say this on the air? Because I have been pegged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, word. You know,
Mhm.
I hear things about like you get a prostate exam and you just nut immediately.
Damn, no.
I can tell you firsthand. that
Kind of
that's not-
colonoscopy.
Oh.
I've done all that shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
okay.
It's not true.
Word.
But-
Aaron, you don't dabble in this type of stuff?
Absolutely not.
Okay. What were you saying, Alan?
I've
I don't know.
pegged is like when they throw a finger in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've gotten it done before. But
Okay.
By a pro, like a fucking super pro.
Oh shit.
She knew what she was doing.
God
What's his
damn.
name?
What's
I
his
was like-
name?
I don't know, I was just-
His name?
No,
Nah.
I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But a peg could also just be like a fucking like police baton.
That's OD.
Technically-
This was
technically
like
it could be
a
anything.
knuckle, like one knuckle or like.
Well, it's called boofing.
No, boofing's when you put drugs up your ass.
I see. I wanted you to correct me because I knew you would know.
That's a setup right there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's also like an Italian, like oh, you want to get a boof? Like, I'm gonna boof you, which is like a backhand word. But then,
little hit.
yes, like my dad would always be like, I'm gonna, he's like, I'm gonna boof you. But now knowing that boof also means something else.
You can't look.
I
at your
can't
dad
use
in the
it.
eyes anymore.
No, I can't look at my dad in the eyes. No, I just
You
can't.
can't use it on your own kids now.
Well, yeah, I can't. Like, you want me to boof you? And then they're thinking like, what the fuck? You know, put drugs in my ass. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast.
No problem.
You
Thank
guys
you for
are
having
guys are the second group of guests. We've only had 2 other people on, and I think we've delved in some great topics. We didn't really get into aliens as much.
No.
That's all right.
That's for next time when you guys come on. But where can they find you?
They can't.
Okay, Alan.
No social
Alan, you got
medias?
anything to plug? You got anything going on?
I have no social media. I have
Okay.
a phone number, and I'm not about to hand that out.
Okay. Okay. Word.
Yeah. Maybe later though. Like maybe the next time I'm on.
Okay, Angel, you want like a shout out Instagram or something?
I got an Instagram and a Tumblr, I guess.
Okay, you want speak into the mic. Say it.
Negative
Let's go.
ghostwriter. Negative.
Oh, you're not going
That
to?
shit is crazy private.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I mean, so like your Instagram is it like a Finsta or is it like
no, it's actually my real shit.
oh,
but,
you
like,
just don't want
the-
people.
Yeah, and that the name is kind of edgy. It's a Klonopin, as in Klonopin, but with pain at the end.
Oh shit! Damn. That's like when I had my gamer tag as XX Insane Satan XX.
I remember that.
Jesus Christ.
All right, hey guys, thanks for listening. This has been Neil. This has been your boy Neil with Lactoast. Not lactose irrelevant. You can find me on youtube.com/niptip, not niptip.com/YouTube, as Aaron likes to say it. Find me on TikTok, Neil Scotty. That's it.
How do you
It's
spell
been
Scotty?
What did you say?
How do you spell Scotty?
SCOTTI.
Okay.
And Neil is NEIL, not NEAL.
Or K.
Or KNEEL, or
Jesus.
you psychos spell it.
Psychopath shit.
See you guys next week.